Hello, Kawake. Hello, Street. Hello, Ellie. Hello, John Martin. Hello, Bob Buffer. Hello, Game Master. Hello, Open. Hello, Mike. Hello, Artorius. Hello, Silent Touch. Hello, Batteries. Hello, Loco. Are we doing kill list again when I feel like it, yeah? But probably never for channel points. Hello, Beta Counter. Hello, Epsilon Delta. Hello, Oscar. Hello, Peter. Hello, Jason. I'm going to red. Hello, Stanaria. Hello, Eric. Hello, Redshift. But yeah, 10% max HP, yeah? Always wins. Hello, Kuro. Most important kill list is actually true. It is true. If you know, then you know. Common relic was remove 2. Probably transform 1 over remove 2 is just nonsense, yeah? So it's all about how dangerous the early part of the act is. I would like to be able to buy to do the floor 6 elite, so like no early shock option, yeah? Early shock option is only here, and you know, going here is like just kind of bad. The good part will be into this, or if you cannot fight this from here, then I guess you can do fire, but just double question mark is not amazing. You do get 2 fires though, and then your burning elite here you do into, if you have upgrades, like this portion is ugly anyway, so probably you do this. Late like one shop, not ideal, but you know, something broken you can buy, otherwise you can just leave, I guess. And Tears Valkyrie, S tier, like it's clear, no? Big happy. I just pick it and then you win. But okay, probably take common relic in this part. And we do 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, but probably 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's amazing. That we get old here and now we can rest here. It's fine, do this, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, next time we get own, very cool. I mean, this fight plays itself, you have to say no decision. There's actually no decision. 5 pot, okay. 5 pot, we'll probably try to do this. Yeah, charge battery with team barrier. This fight also plays itself so far. It's no decision. Yeah, lists are currently announced by 2 enemies or cards. I don't even remember much. I mean, I look at them, you know, on the newsletter and such, but you know, on time, and I just forget. Yeah? When I play the game, I will think about it. Wedded was a skip. Charge battery added already. I don't love the co-headed though. Here's the thing: we are fighting Guardian, so it is like a little bit valuable. But this fight is what? This fight is either Cultist or Lice. Coded is not terrible there, but it's not amazing. With the 5 pot, I want to fight this and then code it into advanced always. That's like not super great. Into this fight with the charge battery added. Yeah, charge battery added already means that we're doing like kind of okay against the Lagavulin. I mean, not really. Entry is it still throw 5 pot and not with throw 5 pot, yeah? But yeah, we're picking like any real card over this, but up against Skip, I don't even know. Because like, it's probably bad here and it's probably bad here, and then in these 2 fights it will play in 1. So there's that, but this is like playing in 1 in 4 fights, with the path already being kind of bad. With the energy on charge battery, it plays a little bit more, just about that. Probably okay. If something terrible happened in these floors and I had to go here, then I would like go ahead and deck. I guess I will skip. It increased the chance of me dying in these floors though. That's probably okay. I will skip. Going left is just complete nonsense, so we still go right. Wow, I love co-headed. Oh, I love co-headed. But actually, though, without the co-headed, they would just not take damage here. Now I'm taking one. That's fine. Or do a cast at least. Okay. Oh, I love co-headed. I think it's fine. Co-headed is +1 here. 10 gold, no potions 50, yeah? We low roll go a little bit, 39 gold in 3 fights. Average is 45, it's fine. That is very concerning because my damage output apparently has not gone up at all, yeah? Look at these 3 card rewards. Also why I don't want to remove 2 when running into a path with no early shock option, because you know, if you don't see damage cards then suddenly you are stuck in a very weird situation. It's like, you pick the good block cards or no? The first one I absolutely picked. For example, you remove 2 strike, yeah? First floor charge battery, yeah, no problem. But then the second floor is already weird. And then this floor is terrifying. I probably still take the boost sequence though. Burning Elite is optional, yeah? And boost sequence very good here, is also very good here. And then we have 5 pot to hopefully, you know, kill this somehow. And then we can re-go preload rest if needed into Burning Elite is optional too. And we have time. And boost sequence would be just good here. Boost sequence is not very good here though. But it's fine. Yeah, remove 2 has claw, it's actually true. You will probably pick the claw with the go-headed on floor 2 if you go into this path, you're like panicking. Not sure. Rồi giải thích mà Prime 7 months special loan. Oh, other choice I go for the eyes, like the balance. You can take barrage again, the barrage go ahead and zap, but that's honestly it doesn't sound like a very good idea. When it gets a triple debuff like a Goblin, that fight would probably also go long. Yeah, too far, yeah? So not really. But I think we still run into advanced soul at 57 HP, boost sequence added and the 5 pot point chance 50%, we still go here, yeah? Hopefully we don't die in this path because it is very possible now. After adding no damage to the deck in the first 3 floors. It is very possible to just die. This guy is way too smart. Normally this guy attacks you, you know, the chance of this guy to attack is 70%. But we are weakened now, the boost sequence goes to waste, and you know, the split will be bad. At least we do have the quaded frost set up. Okay, we get zap set up as well, that's not too bad. And this fight will be long, and I would like to redraw the dual cast to actually split later, so we play strike, and I keep the boost sequence in. Touch battery draw. Okay, all good. Next time could get on, we have 2 slams in deck now. If I play this, then it goes to 43, 43, 37. Split is still bad. Probably want to wait for another turn. Let's just block with 3, yeah? Oh yeah, boost sequence redraw. Very good. And then this is 41, 37, and next turn we're not weakened, we want to split. Yeah, it's common relic. Yeah, good split. And look at this, the dual cast, the zap in cap before. But this fight is so easy. Silent like dies here or something, you know. Yeah, Silent is like dead here, but we are currently chilling. And this is guaranteed need to on both and 8 full blocks, yeah. No potion, 160, 13 gold again. So 4 floors we have roll 52 gold, your average is 13. The average is actually 15 by the way, but we roll... Yeah, we are low rolling gold. Rebound, yeah, sure. Yeah, beam cell with no attack in the deck, cool. 60% potion chance, yeah, hopefully this fight doesn't like destroy me. It's the easiest fight. In theory, it's the easiest fight. In practice, yeah, who the hell knows? In theory, this is the easiest, yeah, but we'll see how easy it actually is. With this next damage output. Keeping this in, most of the time it doesn't actually land, but I have a depressing thought that maybe this fight will actually go 3 deck cycles, you know, and not just 2. So yeah, I probably keep both sequences in. Shuffle or Zap, yeah, very good, but not playing the Quadrant is probably not the thing, yeah? We just draw the Zap here. Yeah. See? Shuffle out 2 defense though, and next turn I open is bad, but it's fine. I mean, I can open now, it seems stupid, because I want to redraw the Quadrant and Zap. And the dual cast, that's just our damage, and also boost sequence if it lands, and it's good too. What do I want to top deck here? Like, probably just a strike, right? That's not a very good top deck, but I guess it does at least improve on next turn. And this boost sequence will always land, yeah? Wait, what? Huh? Eh? Okay, I guess minus 18 to my face. Well, thanks. Yeah, minus 18 to my face then. Thank you very much. What happens next turn, by the way, is that boost sequence. Probably don't even want to play the two-headed, so it's like what boost sequence, defend, zap, yeah. I don't want to rebound anything, right? If I can rebound something in order to play the coordinate next turn. Do I want to play coordinate next turn? Coordinate next turn is blocking 5 and changing the lightning in front, so I can actually do a cast or play the coordinate and redraw. So maybe rebounding something is good. If we bottom deck exactly coordinate and shuffle it out, well, sucks to be me, but you know, that's fine too. It's still full block. Like, this is full block. So I think, yeah, I think we should rebound. Let's try. Yeah, by the way, we added like 3 block cards to the deck, and yeah, this happened. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think we do rebound. Let's try. Playing dual cast this turn is one less damage on the strike because we will evoke this next turn naturally from playing it all. So playing dual cast just negative damage compared to playing strike. Ow! Okay, I guess we did bottom deck the boot sequence and shuffle it out. Sucks to be me, I guess. No, not boot sequence, the quoted. That's not amazing. Should I block this 3 or not? Because I know more boost sequence in redraw, and we know that we only have 1 Frost Orb, yeah? Which is also not very easy to even evoke in the redraw. So if I defend here, it goes to 62, next turn go to 56. I really don't want to have to use 5 pot here, but you know, if we have to, then I will. This 6 doesn't... It can matter, it can also not, but at the same time I'm facing 3 immediately. Rusi, yeah, I play coded here. We can not really do a cast unless I do rebound dual cast on the frost, that is. So the next cycle blocking is difficult too. No more boost sequence, yeah? Charge battery is blocking 5. But the strike here only is good if we can kill during the first attack the next cycle. So it goes to minus 12, 56, 56 next turn is 50, 50, let's say we draw 2 more strikes, 38, and here 72, 19. Yeah, sometimes there's a threshold. I guess I would try. That's pretty annoying. Oh, that's really bad, by the way. It's just so you know. Drawing dual cast here without the rebound and drawing also the charge battery this turn is really bad. I don't even know, like, why did I play the dual the thing? It's probably still fine, but yeah. That probably just means I burn my 5 pot if I draw like this. Yeah, dual cast this in 31, 31, 28, yeah, sure. That's annoying. But yeah, here otherwise I take 12. Yeah, that's just really bad. At least I'm going chain 60. But the Burning Elite is a lot harder to do now without the 5 pot, and also the fact that we have lost HP here. Flex pot and 1 strength. Yeah, 1 strength in this deck is not so hot at the moment, no? Yeah, it's definitely not so hot because our deck has more frost. Our deck has even more frost now, but yeah, the Burning Elite is a little bit suspicious, yeah? Block, yes, we are blocking the Spire here. Exodium tax, but this guy is blockable, and if it's blockable, then usually we are fine. I hope we are actually fine, by the way, because we have drawn a lot of block this turn and no frost setup yet, so next time we can just break this guy, always hit for 13, and we're weakened. Consequence is a good redraw on this fight, so we keep it there. Yeah, at least we draw 2 defense, but yeah. And next time we always have Glacier, so it's that. Not amazing, no? And there's no need to rebound the defense, because next turn I will have the Glacier. So still -3 though. That's fine. Could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. One chance now is 50. And yeah, we just block this thing. Well, occasionally hitting with an attack. Do I even play this Zap? Why do I play the Zap? There's actually no real reason. Let's not play Zap. Yeah, because we could have just drawn 1 strike and then take damage. Block back. No potion. 13 gold again. How much gold have we low roll? Let's think. Or have I somehow high roll gold? But I didn't know. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 75 plus here is 105 on average, yeah? And we got 97. It's not that bad, only low roll by 8 gold. Yeah, this deck would definitely kill the Burning Elite, guys. Trust. This deck would definitely kill the Burning Elite with a flex spot. Trust. If it's normal, it's fine, yeah? But burning... any knob variant that's not strength is probably going to be very painful, even if I rest. But we do rest for a lot. So yeah, there's a consideration here is that I could take a card and then upgrade, or I can rest and just brute force the Burning Elite, because sometimes also like sentries. Not like sentry is so easy either. If it's some regen or honestly any sentries really is a strength sentries, you get cheap more. Max HP sentry is like killing the first one is very hard, even if it has frost setup. And the metallicized regen, you don't even it doesn't even take damage from lightning, and then we have we just take cheap all the way. How much do I rest to, by the way? It's plus 36, right? It's like perfect HP is 69, yeah. If I want to fight the Burning Elite, I should not take any card here, because these are all bad. Sentry is relatively speaking already the easier fight on 69 HP in this pot. The knob we will just face tank and we say the boost sequence helps here and we can rest again. Good plan. I mean, we use our Neo Bonders, right? The Rigo Pillow. Because I see that the upgrade in here is like kind of empty, and if you rest here and then you don't go to Burning Elite, then what the hell are you doing? Like, what do we even have to upgrade? There's nothing. No, I'm resting and we run into Burning Elite, yeah? And hopefully you don't die on 69. That would be quite sad. I wish my deck has like 1 more attack though, for the flex bot to actually, you know, deal some damage. Right now the flex bot is like what, 10? How many turns? We can survive 6 turns though, so the usual not fight is 6 turns. No problem. Oh yeah, go here, rest, and then we just run here. We also have plus on relic, maybe this can do something. We go pillow. Potion chance now is like what, 60, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60%. Wow, thank you. Is there a reason to take this? We play here and it plays here. If we see XecnaR, it plays. In Act 2, yeah, I mean, combination with the Regal Pillow, it can perform because we go to Pillow Rest right before they lead, and then the floor afterwards again +1 on turn 1. +2 on turn 1. +2 energy for this deck is not amazing on turn 1 though. Boost sequence over here. It's the thing. Yeah, we already have the boost sequence. Without the boost sequence, and it plays more often, but with the boost sequence, only XecnaR. It's not even good, right? And it doesn't play immediately in the Burning Elite. If you pick this up and it gives you 2 energy on turn 1 against the Burning Elite, then maybe I would still take it. But turn 1 against Nob, we already cannot spend energy usually. And of course, it doesn't even give me energy. It's the thing. So like no, right? I think we just key this. It does make us weaker in early game for sure, but this relic will perform in some fights. It's like, even if it doesn't give you like a premium thing, it gives you something, you know. Giving you something is better than nothing, because this keying this is giving you nothing until Act 3. But I think I key this anyway. Especially with this Skyback one. Color size, no, it negates our lightning orb, which is not good. Either way. We have not drawn any force on turn 1 also, which is not good, and no zap. Boost sequence redraw is not good in this fight, I don't think, so we just exhausted, yeah. Well, it's time to cash in, because our flex bot does not get better than this, ever. A rebound here will be better, so I can rebound the stride, but Flexport doesn't get better than this, yeah? And yeah, but not setting Frost in on turn 1 means that we will actually have to take 8 into 24, 56 damage into another 8. 60 something damage potentially, because I don't think we are going to play Quedet or Zap next turn, you know? So, or you can play Glacier. Playing the Glacier here makes us not be angrier for 4 and we block 4. Wow, that's amazing. Sounds stupid, yeah? Because this is not even positive block if the fight goes at 6 turns. I mean, it's positive this turn, and then it's like neutral the turns after, but then you also lose a lot of damage this turn, which, you know, maybe the only turns you can deal damage. Let's deal damage. Unless it's lethal here, is it lethal? Because we can play 2 skills. If we play 2 skills, then there's no lethal next turn, we die. But here I can do Zap into Rebound Dual Cast. If I Zap into Rebound Dual Cast, then how is it? We do 16 here, 19, 19, 29. And 29 is at 20 HP. 20 HP is 24. 24 means that 1 strike is 1 damage off because this is not roll maximum HP. Well, cool. We draw 1 strike, next turn is on off. So, you know, I guess we just take the hits then. Because it's not roll maximum HP. If it roll 89, I think I go for it, yeah? We take a small chance to die next turn, but very often it's lethal and it saves a lot. Unfortunately, this knob is too big. Yeah, this knob is actually just way too big. So, you know, sucks to be me, but we rebound and cry. This Glacier is fine to play though. Yeah, this Glacier is fine to play. The strike should still be played, yeah, otherwise make like no progress. If you just play Glacier Charge Battery, you don't even have energy to deal damage in here. So this strike should be played, but then you can consider Glacier. Next turn we're no longer vulnerable, we do need to kill it over 3 turns. But the strike here is dealing already 6, it goes to 30. 30 there's a dual cast in here still, and 1 strength with these. Next turn it is angrier by 3, but we block 4, and of course this blocks a lot this turn, so I should play this Glacier. I mean, we rested for this, right? 16, 26, 33, that's 1 damage off, but it's guaranteed lethal next turn. It is angry though. It is angrier if we do that. So can I do something like, yeah, again 1 damage off because it's not too big. It's 33 damage, it has 34. So if I do a cast and rebound strike, of course I kill, it's guaranteed lethal, but I take another 10, yeah? So I go to 10 HP, which is still fine. 10 HP into this, with the boost sequence, usually no problem with 1 strength plus the relic, and usually plus a pot. Sometimes we die here though, of course, it is very possible. But we already know that walking into this path, yeah? But it's fine. Is there another guaranteed lethal line? If we just do rebound, strike, defend, next turn we will have 2 strike and zap. That should be lethal, right? But I can check. This is 20 is at 14, 17. Yes, it is lethal, so we can play defend here. Yeah, just rebound, strike, and play defend. There's no stupid line like doing coordinating to do a cast frost, yeah? Yeah, there's no such stupid line. Yeah, just rebound, strike, and defend. Yeah, 1 damage off. It's not way too big. So we go to 15, yeah, a lot better than 10. Could still die turn 1, yes, Smiling Mask, thank you. Amazing relics. The chill with tech, yeah, more frost, exactly what this deck needs. But again, you know, no damage. It's no damage. There's no damage anywhere, guys. That's fine, we take the chill. Go here. Advance always, so we can definitely die in this fight from 15 with no damage in the deck. It's not a very pleasant thing. We are taking 10 right now, so if you went to 10, yeah, you're dead, but we are surviving for now. Skill potion, not dead yet, but you have to skill pot. But do I skill pot anyway? But skill pot anyway. We are resting against next floor, yeah, and then resting here is like no problem. We go pillow to the max. Resting is another 36, so yes, we have enough health because this fight is either Laga or Sentries, and it's not Burning Elite, and then the Guardian. And we beat the Guardian. Now we'll think about that when you get to the Guardian, yeah, because we have like another Elite and another Shock. But yeah, point change right now 50 or so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 fights are 50%. Skill potion will perform in the next fight, though, is the thing. And this deck, the thing about this deck is that I really want to have 2 potions entering Act 2, yeah? Otherwise, I have problems, you know? Yeah, otherwise we probably have some big problems. Going to 5 and 2 frost orbs though. The 2 frost orb, and this guy is at 10 HP. Could be at 7. If it's at 7, then strike kills is clean. We should be able to deal with Jogworm with 2 frost already set up, yeah, and 1 strength, I hope. Even if it buffs next turn. And then if we get hit later, we can skill pot to block anyway. Because if skill pot doesn't gain block this turn, then it doesn't gain block later either. It's like the same. Okay. Do I want to rebound the strike or not? Because I think that I actually do. Yeah, I think I actually do want to rebound the strike. And yeah, we hit here, yeah, of course. 24, 27. Unless you want to hit Oin or Jogworm, I don't see why you would. But this guy actually can be killed next turn. And the Jogworm doesn't even always attack next turn. When you attack 17, we probably can still block. Yeah, lightning did hit there. Yeah, all good. Yeah, if Jogworm attacks this turn, then also is even better. Glacier Cool-Headed will be played. Guess I would try. Okay, if it attacks again, then there's no real huge problem, yeah, for now. I will play this, huh? It deals damage now, and the next turn I trap, so I want to drop damage. Oh, is that good or not? I mean 14 is either block or kill though. There's no problem. Yeah, okay. Potion good. Potion chance now is 40. Willing to spend skill pot in this fight. This steel curse I want to keep for Act 2 thing if possible. Wow, damage. If you cannot deal damage, okay, let's block instead. Yes, if we cannot deal damage, let's block. So I guess we're blocking. I guess we're blocking, guys. Resting, Regal Pillow going in. So this you take a common relic, and what do you get from Act 1? 30 HP, 30. And a green key. Wow, that's amazing. Sure. Yeah, big damage, right? Very big. 1 strength. Like a Woolen, probably easier than Sentries. Yeah, last time I claimed this, something bad happened, but you know, surely it will work this time. Code it first and see. Sure. So there is a possibility to just open now. Because we do have Glacier and Gopher in here. If we open now, then redrawing boost sequence will be pretty difficult. But with the Glacier now, maybe you can play like longer. Because if I don't open now, my open is just going to be 0 damage. I could not have any damage on the open. Especially if Glacier is drawn like next turn they want to play it. So let's just open now. Do we want to leave boost sequence in or not? Because this would be... Yeah, if we open now, I don't think I'm going to rebound anything. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to rebound strike. So this is 1 turn, 2 turns, this is off turn here, 3 cards, and then turn afterwards, like 2 attacks, 10 cards, and that's usually when we draw boost sequence again, which is probably positive. Okay. This Laga also roll maximum HP, yeah? So we thought like... I mean, the first Laga roll like 113, so it's slightly lower. But yeah, the Knob roll 90 and the Laga Hero 115 in the deck that in the run that does not have any like, attacks. Hopefully that's not a problem. Oh yeah, like here for example, if you draw this kind of hand, you would wish that you opened before. But yeah, this hand we do Glacier into Zap because next turn I can do a Cast Frost. Block. Yeah, Gopher, and then do a Cast Frost. Blocking 3 for 7, but with the Glacier now, we probably will stay here for a bit, and the Lightning Orb is still ticking, and we have 1 strength, so even after debuff, we have -1 only. We play this fight super long, right? Hopefully not stupid. Okay, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I guess I'm stupid. That's bad by the way, in case you're wondering whether this draw is good or bad. Oh, that's awful. We can do Glacier, do a cast here to cash in with the Lightning, or you can simply do Charge Battery Glacier, set up for energy next turn. And yeah, maybe I guess Skill Potion. Still fine though, depending on what we draw in these turns. Yeah, boost sequence. At least doing something. Blocking another 3. This time we don't have Zap set up though, but next time we can do some Zap, go for the eyes. Debuff to 4/4 is a bit more dangerous though, because then whenever the Glacier miss, we will take a big hit. I think this one I trade, and this 3 I trade. Yeah, I did not take the 7 damage for 3, and now we trade 3 for 5. But you know, what can you do? It's fine. I think I do trade this. Sometimes I don't even draw Zap this turn, would be like really bad. Skill pot this turn, we have what 40% potion chance, yeah? If I skill pot this turn, it saves me potentially 6. But yeah, if it's any orb, then at least it's 3. Could rebound skill pot, but rebound the skill most of the time doesn't really do much. If it's like Skim or something, it's not even good this turn. I don't mind too much. If it's Skim, I guess we just deal damage then, yeah, with this hand. Yeah, so it doesn't save me any HP, but it does push damage, which could be relevant. Definitely not rebounding go for next turn the off turn. So if we rebound anything, here's a zap. Do I rebound zap or not? If I rebound zap, we deal, this is 13, 16, 16. Next turn we have like what, 90, 16, 22, 28, 28 with 2 lightning, 22. It's close to lethal, so I think I do it, yeah. This could cost me HP later. But I think I do it. Oh, come on. Once again, we have exactly charged battery Glacier this hand. That's extremely annoying, in case you cannot tell. Okay, I guess Glacier good against Lagavulin is just a freaking myth, yeah, because it never lands. It actually just never lands. Like, the very first one, and only because I opened on turn 1. If I did not open turn 1, it doesn't even land first cycle. And then every single other cycle it miss on the off turn. Which is, you know, just terrible, but what can you do, right? We can do Glacier Zap, or... That doesn't make any sense, yeah, Glacier Zap comparing... I mean, it deals 3 more damage, but you can just do, like, for example, Strike, Charge Battery. Other choice is Zap, Strike, Charge Battery, and steal hopefully to next turn, because it is possible, but otherwise you take, like, 2 extra. I guess it's fine. Oh, that is just awful. Top deck dual cast, easy. Yeah, that's not lethal, but I'm just wondering. If it's 5 damage off. So I can also use this Steel Chaos Steel to save HP, but I don't think so, right? If we have nothing to upgrade, we just rest again before Guardian, yeah? But like, this is just completely awful, like, what the hell? Attacking this much against Lagavulin with this deck, yeah? I mean, I know our deck doesn't have a lot of damage, but like, if our deck doesn't have damage, at least it could block, you know, but we just miss block every single cycle also. That's the thing, our deck doesn't deal damage, we only have block, and we just miss the block draw like every single cycle, and also miss the lethal draw here. Everything's just terrible. Did not even draw Gopher. Dual cast lethal here. Gopher is fine. If we draw block, at least you can play the blocks. Like, I know he's blocking the blocks or what. The annoying thing is that the Silk is not even guaranteed lethal, yeah, because the dual cast could be the absolute bottom card. 1 out of 4. So I think we just cry and take 12. There's no lethal here. This 5 damage off. That was awful. Yeah, Bear Marvel, this deck would definitely play. No potion, by the way, 50%. And we low roll again, come on. Okay, I actually need to calculate, like, from the start to finish. Because in my mind, I was thinking that we have uncommon red threshold, yeah, in the shop, at least. But here we have, on this floor, by the way, not even here, not even from the start. But we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. 180, and how much do we get? Yeah, 167. Wow. Incursion's kind of damage. Earth Strike. By the way, Strike deals 7, this deals 8 random target, yeah? Sometimes. Earth Strike. Yes, damage. Sweeping Beam makes Act 2 slightly more playable if you want to fight elites. Improves the Guardian fight tiny bit if you're really lacking damage, or you can just take another chill. Or you can just take another chill. Yeah, we are getting robbed, yeah? If we survive the Guardian, that is, because the Guardian is still also here. Also, I think we're just resting again unless the shop has a defect or something, and maybe upgrade defect and then die to Guardian. But yeah, we are probably just resting again. No, I just take the chill, yeah, we cannot deal damage and we just block. And then you block against the Chosen, yeah, the burst, like Giga buff, and then the Chosen you cannot block, and the Thieves run away and also drops you. The Baseball you can maybe block, and the Avocado you can maybe block. Oh, that sounds terrible. Okay, maybe it's not take a chill, and not that I say that out loud. Yeah, because if we see focus is force already strong enough, yeah, and then chill is still premium from the block, we will have the boost sequence and another chill and the glacier. So like, what purpose does this chill even do? Does this chill even have? It does nothing. Sure. The rainbow fixation is not on the screen, so that's an irrelevant question. In case you cannot tell. Well, I guess we can buy that. And rest. Yes. Yeah, T set by the way, nice T set. Yeah, we can buy that. You can buy this as well, but yeah, let's buy this. And now what? We can spend now go and be poor forever, or you can save a little bit and still have common and relic, shop relic track 2. Not going to the shop in Act 2 probably says that we are just never fighting elite, yeah? That's the deal. If you buy the core search, you can open the bias core. If the boss wasn't gonna get any of card exchange, probably not. The shop would change though, maybe. I don't think the card picks would change that too much. The only thing that maybe could have been considered is that the barrage it would face Hexagons or something. But otherwise, not really. But yeah, Corsair's open immediately the potential bias cock out. I mean, not like bias cock is bad or anything, but bias cock in this deck doesn't really give damage payoff. Yeah, bias cock in this deck at the moment doesn't have damage payoff, it's only on block. And then our block is diminishing and our damage doesn't really go up a lot. And then we die. But that's bad. But if you can keep permanent focus and suddenly you can block forever, and the Corsair is only deal 12. Which apparently is better than, you know, basically every other attack in our deck right now. It's quite sad, but sure. But yeah, I can just take this on sale, yeah. And then we rest before Guardian. It's fine. Our Regal Pillow goes in. 45 HP. Holy crap. Yeah, what relic saves you like 45 HP in deck 1? Oh, amazing. You can take this as well, yeah, more block. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, we are poor forever, yeah, but it's fine. I don't think this situation is a situation where we should save our gold, you know. At least not over the Echo Form. The core search is debatable, but the Echo Form we absolutely just buy, yeah. Because it also opens boss relic as well. Like for example, we can see Snecko and, you know, the run. I wouldn't call it good, yeah, but Snecko improves the run massively immediately. Oh yeah, we also. No, you can still get raw because this is 75 gold, but you cannot get. No, actually, you still can. Yeah, if you get drop, you can still see Cleric. That's fine, yeah. We go Pillow. Boom, 45 HP, holy crap. If I draw to Echo Form, I'm really sad, but not playing this is complete nonsense. This is 3, this is 6, this is 10. We do not die to the hit next turn even, yeah? How likely is it to split if I do Trizap? Trizap we deal 16 and 16 is at 14, 14, 23, 23. Dual cast plus 1 is already doing it. Core search plus 1 is doing it. This is 23, it's exact, right? Yeah. Rebound strike is also exact. Okay, fine. Let me do that. Sometimes we miss Echo Form this turn, but you know, that happens, sucks to be me. We did not miss, and we can split. Holy crap, this deck can split the Guardian on turn 2, guys. It's a freaking miracle. But here we are. We have managed to split the Guardian on turn 2, well, that's amazing. How do I not waste damage? This is 23, right? And this is 19, exactly 23. I guess keeping the lightning in here is not that bad either. You can gain 12 extra damage by playing dual cast and then you lose 8 next turn. Only sometimes, though, sometimes I just play like chill Echo Form. Nice race? No. Wait until next turn or the turn after, because we need to play the Echo Form in this fight, otherwise in the future cycles it will bash my face in, yeah? So Echo Form must be played. So whatever is hitting me on the turn where I draw Echo Form, you know, we will take it. Yeah, whatever it hits me in the face on the Echo Form turn, we will have to take it. Nah, yeah, I guess we do strike dual cast then. Ideally Echo Form this turn with chill? No. Okay, -10 next turn, yeah? This turn is the chill glacier strike. And we play Echo Form and take 10. Why did I take 1 by the way? Can somebody explain? That's okay. Don't worry about it. I kind of don't want to rebound the thing though. But I want to double rebound for damage. It's fine, right? Is it fine? It doesn't look very fine to me when we can double boot sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 30, 39, 39 is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Never have enough damage to split unless I double code it now. If I double code it now, we can miss Gopher, we can miss boost sequence. Sweeping beam being drawn this turn is not even good. Let's just not, yeah. Let's just take the hit next turn. Sometimes we don't even take too much, depending on what we draw here. Yeah, like this. We full blow. Oh, easy. But this is like so free, guys. See, I full blow. Never worried. Nah. I would like to not get debuffed by Guardian, so I guess it's split now. But yeah, with the Echo Form's help, we have managed to maybe outpace the Guardians slightly. Wow, thank you. Lagavulin, well, if we have a freaking Echo Form and Lagavulin, then it's also toast, yeah. So that's not a fair comparison. If we give me a freaking Echo Form and Lagavulin fight, it's like completely done for. Rebound strike is okay. Right now, yeah, sure. Stress? No. It actually is nice though, because I think you fail to consider something, yeah? Is that this stress is freaking 36 HP instead of normal only like what 19, 20. It is 9 HP into Act 2. Even if we don't use HP here, it's freaking +9 into Act 2, you know? I think +9 into Act 2 is not too bad. When, you know, most of the upgrades don't even do anything. It's like, this upgrade maybe is something. But yeah, of course, the chance to die is also here. Like anytime you draw your Echo Form on turn 2 in this fight, yeah, where the Guardian is hitting you at 36, and you need to choose between splitting or skipping the Echo Form, you know, terrible things can just happen. Also, the -1 I took earlier in the fight does not matter if I don't take more damage from here. If I take 1 more, then it would matter, but the 1 HP I took earlier is fake, yeah? And it remains fake because it's dead this turn. Potion? No. Well, we take that, yes. And Snake goes on the table, maybe. Other choice, creative AI in order to do what? Yeah, to die in hallways. But we beat bosses. We take this, we beat bosses while you're dying in hallways. Or you can take Hyper Beam, which is giga damage, by the way. Turn 1 Hyper Beam with the back marbles. And we even have Corsair's Hyper Beam, and we have the Echo Form Hyper Beam. And like boom, 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 boom. And then we get better to run into Act 2 release and then die horribly. That sounds bad. Yeah, no, just like second Echo Form, yeah. This does not look like a snack core to me. It also does not look like a fusion hammer. In case you're wondering, this is bad, yeah? Just so you know. Well, it's time to get choked, guys. Yeah, 2 eco form choker it can lead you into some awkward situations, but sure. Yeah, it's time to get choked. Unless you tell me this circuit back can actually survive Act 2 and then we see another energy relic somehow. But like, not taking the force energy is already weird because you cannot do quoted or swimming beam into the eco form. Oh yeah, double eco form with the choker is actually still fine, because you can choose your 3 best cards to play every turn. The awkward situation is just that you cannot make your deck fast enough to get all of these in play quickly in late game, and also it makes this potion worse. But like right now the choker is still almost no downside. Unless it's a fight where we use this potion, and yes, it has a downside. Oh yeah, second back when we are freaking poor and sad and don't want to go to shops, so sounds terrible. And the deck, you know, kind of needs to play eco form. A champ. Where are we going, by the way? Can we fight Act 2 elites? The shop is like... Yeah, I mean, this is forcing us into the elite with our choice, so I guess we still start this way. So I do 1, 2, 3 and then decide again where we are going. Because the potential path, like sometimes you still go to shop for some reason, I don't even know why, but sometimes you do. Maybe like knowing scout or something. And then other times you go here, and then from here you can decide again. If you want to be really safe, you can take this like fire path into like super late elite. If you can be stronger, you can take this into this elite, but then the second fire is like pretty far away until here. But with the Regal Pillow, you should still be hopefully close to full if you go here and rest. And if you're somehow really strong, you can take this path, which seems really unrealistic at the moment, but you know, who knows, it could happen. I coded first. You can also rebound, charge battery, but here we are only taking 2, yeah? Yeah, rebound, charge battery, coded charge battery again with boost sequence, 5 energy next turn, 1 frost. I think I want to rebound, charge battery if anything, no? So let's start with coded. I might not even play the sweeping beam. Okay, we rebound Glacier, then change the plan. Glacier Eco Form cannot even be played with 5 energy unless I play Glacier Charge Battery, but I kind of want the Glacier on top, you know. By the way, this draw powers are very not good if it decides to do 21 in any turns like here. Just so you know. I guess you can still rebound Charge Battery. Yeah, you can still rebound charge battery from this position. Seems really strange, probably not. If anything, you play like Glacier, charge battery, and rebound nothing. But then you don't even need the 5 energy, so yeah, it doesn't make sense. We rebound Glacier. That's all my block, and then Eco Form's bottom deck, and weakness is missing, and you know, everything sucks. Now this one will be awful, yeah, unless we... I thought I added 2 Eco Forms in my deck, guys. Like, what happened here? Guys? What happened here? Unsaid. Okay, at least Eco Form is drawn, it's easy to play this turn. Okay. Yeah, now it's doing the thing, but it's too late for you. Yeah, we get Giga Choke this turn, yeah, but nobody cares. We are no longer frail, and yeah, look at our damage output. Insane, right? Strikes. Yeah, insane damage output, yeah, with the strikes. FTL with choker, yeah, freaking thanks. Probably not. Yeah, and the next floor is the apparition and Ripper is free, and then this is like giga garbage. But you know, whatever. To be honest though, Ripper is not super unpickable because turn 1 boost sequence is already protecting a bit, yeah, and then in hallways maybe you can actually block them, especially with Echo Fog. And outer we do have some protection with the Duvudo, you can just take the curse and you know get the strength. So if you see the choker in endgame is unplayable, and yeah, it's like then you can take the Ripper and just take a risk in Act 2, but I don't think we are quite there yet. Yeah, and I want you here and see buys and Ripper is just free and this is just miserable in Act 4. It's pretty much free now, yeah, but it will be very annoying later. I mean, it's not actually free, but if it's free, I would have picked this. So it does lose me the FTL, which is, you know, 6 damage self-cycle. What if I pick this anyway? Because we only get choked at the moment after the Echo Form is played, you know? So what if I pick the FTL anyway, because 9 damage is 9 damage on turn 1. And then 6 damage is 6 damage after turn 1 also. Yeah, I think I should actually take this anyway. Or I can take Recycle if you're really worried about the Gem, which... Right now I think the Gem is the least of a concern in this side. From this position. Yeah, like why not take this, man? Like, why not take this? Transform 2. Defense are pretty garbage. Are we taking buys or not? With Echo Form, yes. With Regal Pillow, a little bit weird. Transform double strike, and then we see buys were really sad, and it makes our bag of marbles worse, yeah? With the Duvodo now, the attacks in the deck is already low. So I don't think I will transform 2 strike. Maybe 1-1. Transforming 2 defense... Maybe going a little bit far. Let's do 1-1. Or you can transform Zap. You could also transform Zap. It makes that Compound Driver a bit worse. We still have the Crack Core though. But transforming Zap away means that you also don't really have damage payoff if you ever see focus. It's only blocking and you need to find damage elsewhere. Even if you see a bias cog, it's only blocking, it doesn't even deal damage with because the lightning orb is gone. So it doesn't make sense to really transform this. I think we just do 1-1. Well, at least Cham is probably dead. Maybe, I don't even know. It's not really, right? Because the thing about this deck though is that it only blocks when playing like Glacier and such, yeah? Even after Echo Form is in play. And if you actually have to cycle your Frost constantly, this Dark Orb cannot even be built up. Intelligent Corsair effect, yeah, you draw Corsair in turn 1 always, right? And then you don't block vulnerable in the heart. Oh, cool. Also, your deck is garbage, so why on earth do you want Mutations over Transform 2? Well, should I transform 2 defense? I guess, yeah, my bad. Should I pick Ripper? I guess, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we still take this though, but after taking this, we just run into this path, yeah, I think. Yeah, we just run into this path. Unless you tell me we're so strong now, we just fight this elite, because going to the shop is on more shop to scout for. It's just a defrag, we cannot even buy rare power. Potion chance at the moment 50%. It is possible to buy a pot because this potion is also not very good, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's this. You can go here and use Mauling Mask, I guess, at worst. And it's one shot to just scout. It's literally to scout for defrag. It doesn't even scout for any other power. It's just the defrag, or you see a bias cock on sale. That's about it. And then maybe you get this elite, but honestly it's still extremely unlikely. I mean, if we go to short, then we probably will try to fight this elite. I don't even want to, I think I just want to go here. This act is so annoying. This act is so insanely annoying, I will tell you. This act is so freaking annoying. Imagine knowing Scout, like knowing Scout into bites here, it would be like so sick, but yeah, of course. I mean, of course we're taking gold, but like first of all, how much, and secondly, when you even get the payoff, you're not in this act. That's how much. That's when. Unless you go here and just avoid every single elite in the act, which I could see doing, to be honest. Next fight is what? Chosen. Bad fight, by the way. But yeah, probably also bad fight, by the way. Baseball, maybe not so much of a bad fight. Baseball we could do, and the thieves, yeah, we pick up the gold and then we get stolen. Attacking 2 times here, we go to 30. Yeah, 30 cannot die on turn 1, so that's good enough for me. I mean, we have boost sequence, we never die on turn 1 either. We don't want to die on turn 2. Yeah. At least 2 times. Now we can think about this. If I take this again, we go to 22. Thief fight is not stallable to bite up. The other fights could be, but you know, the Chosen is not so easy to stay. It's not easy to stay in Chosen for either. I think 2 is enough, yeah, 310. Okay, no echo form on turn 1, a double buff, so you know, it's something painful is maybe happening soon. This redraw is okay. Lightning did hit there. Oh, at least the chill is here. If lightning hits here, then we would think about not playing echo form, but we'll see. Okay, it did not happen, so we play echo form, yeah, and just take this hit. Because there's not even kill here, it's like 4 plus 5, yeah, no. So we echo form block, and then this block for what, 16, I'm taking a lot. That's fine. Yeah, that's why you have bites, right? Down this. Oh no, it's gone. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but I don't think so. If I draw a second attack here, we would down this, but apparently I did not. And here's a pot angle, yeah, like here's a real pot angle. Here's a real pot angle, because otherwise I'm like kind of done for, and we don't. At least we don't buy up in this fight, and this potion is not very good anyway. The Joker. The problem is that of course the first attack is random, and the Colossus also is on random target. But I don't think if I try to block this turn, what, like double dual cast, and then yeah, like, just nothing happens. Is there an angle to double bite first before the Steel Chaos? Then we have like 3 stacks and then 5 cards and then 1 card last. No, it sounds stupid. Oh, okay. Yeah. The Steel Curse doing its job because it hits the correct target. This thing is down now. Very good. And we can block this. Yeah, last card plays here. And now we can buy up a little bit. Not too much though, because you know, they don't have that much HP. This is a disrespecting the birds a little bit, but I think we are allowed to, yeah? Yeah, just allowed to. This kills, this also kills. Okay, potion chance now is 40. Of course that is picked. Streamline is damage, but I don't care, yeah? But next question, where are we going? Where are we going? Because hallway fight now just got a bit better with diffracting. Can we fight elites with this deck? Seems incredibly dubious. Incredibly dubious to fight elites with this deck. So I am thinking about going right side to just catch it with the shot, yeah? With the knowing skull go, and also maybe we can use Moulding Mask. But the annoying thing is that with the Choco you also need relic support, yeah, for late game, which apparently we just don't have, and apparently Ripper is just completely free because it just swap bites immediately, by the way. Because I'm thinking we can do something like this, yeah, I go here upgrade defrag and we can take hallway fights, ignore the fire here, it doesn't do anything. So we do like 1 2, and then here get question mark, late question marks act 2 at least, yeah, and get more hallway fights, and if by the time we get here we roll a shop, and here we can use our gold. And you can choose to do this elite, will feel like safe. So it's like 1 elite act 2 is quite sad, but maybe it's doable. Otherwise you can go cash in the shot. Because right now honestly I don't want to fight any of the elites, you know. It's like maybe both starting is doable if we top like equal form. Avia elite. Leader will be okay if she attacks on turn 1. Slavers is almost never okay. But I guess sometimes you can top like equal form and you can do something in Slavers. Basically, we just need to draw equal form on turn 1, but we only have 4 cards to do so, yeah, because boost sequence is also here. Yeah, another thing, like, we are probably dodging. If we are dodging, then I should just go here and upgrade my defrag first, so that I can do these hallway fights cleanly. Yeah, and then we go this far and maybe do 1 elite. Snecko is good with +2 draws, yeah? We'll see how good the Snecko is without the +2 draws. Because I have a feeling that maybe it's not going to be very good, you know, but you never know. Maybe just draw this next turn and we double this into drawing this and we are shooting. I don't think I want to rebound go for... Should I even deal this damage? Because we could get into a state where I can buy back up later. This guy needs... I want this guy to have HP. And even dealing this damage, we don't really kill it now, right? So we just still need to block for a while. Is this a good redraw? 10 block random cost? Probably okay. Okay, maybe Snecko is good, who knows? For now. This doesn't knock Vaughn. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. Choked. Oh yeah, only missing 8 HP, so we should be full. Living is fine. Unless something like really bad happens somehow. Yeah, we're only 4 and this of course is full block. Now the annoying thing with Choco Eco Form in late game, I will say, is that it's really difficult to actually play card draw. If your deck is like a lot of high impact cards or so, yeah, then all good. But if you rely on playing something like Compound Rival or Scheme, then there's a problem. But we do a Smarting Mask, maybe, you know, improve the woodcut density a little bit. Shooting sounds good? Yes, it is. But again, we also only have 49 max HP, so Act 4, like specifically the hard fight can just one-shot us if we don't have the tools to deal with it. Complete garbage. And of course there's nothing to do with the fire, so we go to the fight. Oh god. Hopefully it's fine. We did draw Sleeping Wheel on turn 1 and we have a darkness. There's no need to panic upgrade point, I don't think yet. Okay, that's not an echo form. If it's echo form, then we just play it. Otherwise, yeah, we just play dark. Dark to the very back, chill is evoking instantly anyway, but if dark to the very back, you can play the glacier and then still do a cast. If you play here, then of course you can play dual coeded into dual cast, but the glacier is more likely to be drawn because there's 2 copies, yeah. So we should play dark at the very end. You can also charge battery so that you can play echo form plus the glacier, but I don't think that's a good line. This in the redraw is probably not good. And maybe memory is not that either. Oh yeah, echo forms here. Okay. We could even kill one cultist, it's like not bad. Oh, drawing one glacier here is not great though. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, looks like it's fine. Oh, choked. A Raven, then good luck. We choke again, guys. Oh yeah, this order was very good. And complete garbage unless you want recursion now. Without the defected recursion actually might be necessary. Yeah, without the defect, this recursion could be necessary. With the defect, is it still necessary or not? Because now passive block is a champ. If we wait for the defect to be double, it will go up to 12. While we're sitting with the Dark Orb. It is a way to quickly deal damage later, but only after we have managed to stabilize somehow. And we need to have enough draw control, which right now the deck does not have. Yeah, it doesn't work, yeah. I mean, not that it doesn't work, but right now it's just not good. I don't think. So we skip. Chaco probably doesn't do anything. Oh. Hopefully don't die to Knob though. But this is like the one event we are maybe looking for, yeah? Because it first of all gives us a lot of gold and also, you know, I mean, you know the value of this event. Hopefully we don't die to Knob though, it would be like very tragic. But we are, yes, we are very rich and we do get +2 relics in here to mitigate the lack of elites. So this shop is even more appealing now, yeah? Because even going to extra shop, or you scout the shops for like maybe some runic basket or something, or pellets or whatever, I don't really know. But secondly, you can use Smiling Mask as well. This deck really want to use Smiling Mask, because as I said about the choker, you really don't want to have to use your card draw in late game with cards play. Do we not die to? How do we not die to this fight? Or let's think about that a little bit. I mean, Echo Form is clearly playing. This is clearly played. The last card is not so clear. This is like 15 damage. And we take 17, but then we can buy up later after this guy is dead. Otherwise, we play defense and just accept the vulnerable sometimes. I think we deal the 15 over blocking 5. Yeah? I am willing to spend potion in the next fight, not this one. But I am very willing to spend potion to kill the Knob. Minus 17. Oh yeah, it is also why I do not want to walk into slavers. Second echo form into the chill is once again taking damage, but then we have 3 echo form in play. What does 3 echo form in play even do? Because otherwise I can simply just play double bite here into chill glacier. We are not weakened, so we deal 16, evoke another time. Oh, that's just better, right? To ignore the second echo form. This is not even full block this turn, but it's fine. Yeah? Lightning misses also, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we are vulnerable, but this guy now is dead because we did deal damage last turn. So good for us. Good for us. And yeah, so we'll just take this one. And now we cannot take damage against this, and we just buy out. Very good. I mean, you see my point when I say Joker is mostly just free in Act 2, yeah? Even with like 2 eco forms in the deck, it's still like kind of fine. Later on it will not be fine, no? But for now it's just okay. But the main problem with Joker is that late game you cannot actually accelerate your deck, yeah? Not that you are lacking output. The problem in this relic in late game is not that you play 6 cards and that's not enough output. It's just that you cannot fix your draw inconsistency that easily. That's the main downside of the Joker in the end game. It is a real output downside on Silent though. Yeah, on Silent it's very real output downside where Silent can play a lot of cheap cards. Even without that much draw, you can still play a lot of cards. Well, we're not playing Silent. Nunchaku probably will just be broken. I should have played the Go of the Eyes last turn, and you can still do it now. Because it deals the least amount of damage. And now double buy go to 4. Yeah, I guess 4 is fine. Exactly full HP, so I need to play buy 2 more times regardless. Okay, hopefully you don't die to the knob. Dying to this would be very sad. That's not really good for not dying to the knob, by the way, just so you know. That our bag of marbles goes completely to waste. No Dark Omen, no Echo Form down on turn 1, no Defect, no Zap. I am willing to spend 2 pots here, yeah? But like with this draw though, so far these potions cannot even do anything. Scared? Yeah, I'm scared too, do not worry, you're not alone. Any reason to do a cast now? Any reason to not do a cast now? Yes, the Defect later on could be more damage. And we only care about the knob damage against the knob anyway, so we don't really care about whatever this guy is being hit with, yeah. I mean, regardless, this is always played. Both sequence in the redraw, I do not expect to be good, and if we want to leak memories a block card, there's already a Glacier. So now the only question is whether I play the dual cast or not. There's no Compound Rival in here. The only reason to keep this around would be drawing the Defect next turn and then manually evoking thing on turn 3. I don't think so, I think I do a cast. Okay, 1-1 is expected, at least it did not hit here twice. It's not also big, by the way, it's 89 HP. I mean, not much to do here. We can upgrade pot to increase our damage output, which I honestly think I will do. I am scared of this fight that we just upgrade pot to gain damage on the knob and the weaken on the next turn. Let's upgrade pot. And this is blocking 10 this turn. Next turn it's angrier, but with the Defect is also stronger. Yeah, blocking 10 and it's weakened 2 and also liquid memories that go for the Ice later. This is just good to play. And to knock back 2 quite sad. It is just the Defect though. Defect can just do that. 20. So I think we should be able to kill this next turn, yeah? It's very painful this turn, but we should be able to kill this next turn because our Nunchaku is also a good number. That we can play Corsair back into Echo 4. Ow. Okay, we can kill it. Without the liquid memories, usually. But only usually though. With the liquid memories, we always kill, yeah? But I need to double sweeping beam and hopefully we draw into one more attack. There's no kill guarantee here with some rebound thing, yeah? Oh, you can double defrag, that seems mental. Let's double sweeping beam and see. Unfortunately, there's no kill this turn. Unless we liquid memories too. But do I live or not? Rebound does not put the rebound on top. Just so you know. In case you didn't know, because if you say that, you didn't know. But when you echo form rebound does not put itself on top, yeah? Do we live here if I play like chill without liquid memories? Is that defrag? I mean, defrag is just play. And then if I play the chill, we evoke 2, so we gain 14. We gain 14. 14, this guy goes to 33, yeah? So 48. 48 is 14 plus 12, 26. 47. We are 2 HP short. And the defense blocks only 1, so we will die. Okay, so liquid memories is gone then. It's fine. I did say that using both potions, this fight is okay if the draw is bad. And the draw was not like, ideal, so we did use 2 pots, but it's okay. If that's the case, then we can just do the bite plus, yeah? At least. Yeah, 2 more bite, hopefully a bite plus. Good relics. Ooh, actually good relics though. Maybe we can cheese Act 4 somehow. It doesn't really improve our output, but with some bites, defrag, and echo form, maybe we can just get to Act 3. And then Act 4, when the choker hurts us the most, we can maybe cheese. Maybe. Players plus, what does it do? Yeah, it makes it harder to keep the Dark Orbit around. While we are sitting with 2 frost in the thing because we don't draw a block. So yeah, I don't even think so, yeah. Don't care about this. And second go for probably not now. Especially with the echo form also. And the real intent don't want, so we skip. Also yes, passive draw relic is good with the Joker. Ignore the fire, there's still nothing to do there. I mean, you can upgrade your cool-headed, but yeah, I don't even think so. We just keep going to 5 there. No potion into this from 38, so if this fight is something absolutely horrendous, we can die here. No more reason to go question marks, right? Because right now, this deck I don't even care about you do voodoo or whatever, yeah? So like focus on outer is still a terrible event. Unless you just take the max HP because you say Lizard Tail, but then suddenly you can die here. And you see more card rewards here to maybe build a deck that could, you know, beat Act 3. And then we save resources Act 4 with the Lizard Tail can cheese. Oh yeah, I think I will go here. Oh, this is one of the fights that could kill us potentially. Hopefully not. No reason to keep this around, right? In the redraw, yeah, we don't care about redraw. Yeah, 28 block on turn 1 is wasted. Did not draw echo form on turn 2 until now. Damn. Okay, fine. Defrag is something at least. Do I play Zap or not? If I don't play Zap, this guy never dies next turn. Immortal also +1. Put the dice in, but maybe it's fine. Yeah, of course it missed. Oh well, we play echo form and just take this hit, yeah. This fight is not good, by the way, just so you know. Vulnerable or attempt for vulnerable, but we full block this vulnerable. So at least there's that. 1 more days for 5 should be okay, because we are not vuln here. And it's weakened this turn. Okay. Blocking this vuln also, yeah, because of double core search. So we can buy ourselves back up. It's already dead no matter what. If we want to full block, this is killing, so there's no reason not to FTL here. Maybe we can draw a bite. No. So I play the zap into the thing. Okay, dupe pot is something. With the Joker, yeah, dupe eco form is not needed, but we can play eco form first and then dupe defrag for 3 instances of play. Or if you want to be faster, you can also just do the first eco form you draw, yeah, in that later on. This is completely worthless, so we skip. Don't mind that. Absolutely don't mind this. And Scenario puzzle. So here's a new question, yeah, is that are we overextending? Because I could see buying a pot here and running into the elite. Or the other choice is we go into the next shop and then remove twice. Because now that we have a runic capacitor and the eco form and the defrag and such, yeah, and even dark orb, Act 3 output is not looking so bad, you know. And Act 4 we do have Scenario puzzle and a dupe pot to freaking cheese. So what if you just go to short to remove? Here we go, Joker. We had 2 eco forms before the Joker was picked, by the way. Not 1, we had 2. I mean, of course, this is always bought, yeah? That's not even a debate. Like, the only question here is whether I go to this shop or not. Because if I want to fight the elite, I should buy... We fought like what? We have not fought anything, so this could be anything. We do have the Sentinel puzzle against the elite. Now to draw on turn 2. We can re-go pillow before the champ because there's no... Our deck still doesn't have any good upgrade. I mean, regardless, I think I always remove here, so I should remove. It's just that the thing afterwards is unclear. There's no way in hell I'm just leaving this go, not removing, and then go to the shop to open shop relic common relic threshold. That just doesn't happen. I either go here and remove twice, or I just dodge the shop completely to fight the elite. But we are removing. 1 bite, yeah, probably fine. Probably fine to do 1 bite. Can still do the defense though, because once again, our deck right now is just freaking frost focus, yeah? And then these defense are like not even good draws on turn 1 because, you know, Bag of Marbles pay off, and we also won the tech puzzle, and we had the boost sequence. I mean, you can see the previous fight, like whenever we draw defense turn 1, we just kind of set. It's not even played. The defense is better against the champ, but now that we have runic capacitor against the champ, we can just sit behind our frost without playing the defense. If it's weakened, we also deal damage and the dark orb is building up. And of course the bar is also extra value with the Nunchaku, yeah? No, I think we just remove defense when defense is just hot, absolute hot garbage, and like P-buffs or whatever is not going to be picked, yeah? From this position. Yeah, let's just remove defense. There is a consideration to remove Zap now, maybe, but probably still not. Okay, are we double removing or not? 150, so we go back to 100. No relic support, otherwise elite in Act 2. Actually, we don't need to fight any elite either, yeah, because I already have the green key for Act 1. Nemesis should be maybe okay, but Giant Head, maybe also Giant Head is like not too bad. The Retomancer, it could be dangerous. I mean, you saw how bad the Slavers fight could have been in like the track, yeah? Those are only 2 Slavers, but the real fight has 3. And we are still, first of all, we are still vulnerable. Secondly, turn 1 we took 17 damage. So the real Slavers fight is not so easy, you know, and that's not even the actual worst case. I think the absolute worst case is that we want to both start making a bottom deck refrag and go for like all of them. And then we, yeah, I think in that case we just lose tail. Like we cannot keep up with the bull stabbing if we don't draw our powers early. If we can draw our powers early, that fight is actually kind of free. It's like you top deck your eco form and your eco form your defrag, you can just sit there for like 6 or 7 turns. It's weakened, you have some frost, you have like dark or building up, you have a lightning. It will just die. The leader depends a lot on the first turn. Yeah, the leader depends a lot on the first turn. Going to the shop right now is basically trusting in this deck, yeah? So is this deck good enough? Because honestly, I don't think it's so bad, you know? This deck in Act 3. Yeah, I don't think this deck is so bad in Act 3. Yeah, I don't spend go. I don't spend go. I do not spend go on this 5 port, and we just walk here, and then maybe this fight drops something to make me change my mind and go here. But I think the current plan is just ignoring this and just go to the shop. You see, though, it's pretty easy to be honest. We just draw Echo Form turn 1, she attacks. Boom, she's dead. Honestly, pretty easy. We just draw Echo Form on turn 1 and she attacks. So she has slow strength and again Echo Form in play immediately, and then we have you know, some focus with like 6 off slots, and then double sweeping beam with 1 strength and also clean the minions. And even if she swings later, we play 1 Glacier as full block. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's just not go to the elite. So I save my goal. Unless you tell me it's actually time to buy this potion for Act 4 immediately because we are that confident. Don't know whether I'm that confident or not, guys, to buy this, because I think, yeah, most of Act 3 would be just fine, but Act 4 immediately in Spear and Shield we could run into an output problem. Immediately in Spear and Shield we could run into an output problem if our damage is not going to be fast, and our damage probably will just not be fast. So I would like to maybe have a slot open to buy to keep like a focus spot or something. Or if the consistency potion is there, I want it to be stronger, like the Gambler's Brew, and then we can even do the defract for us, you know, like improvise focus spot. No, we go here. And we'll buy it? No, we need to save go to Act 3 shops to remove. That's the thing. Actually, I'm just going to use Smiling Mask here. Now this roll against leader, for example, yeah, it's fine. No? If leader attacks you on turn 1, we already win the fight. What do you think? Yeah, this instant kill Gremlin, 18 damage. If she swings on turn 1, you take 8 damage. Pass through, Echo Form in play. Yeah, perfect. Easy. I mean, we can just hold this guy forever, so we might as well do that and bite. We are full HP at the moment. This redraw doesn't matter. So we're just advancing 1 2 by 1. Also, I claim. I mean, taking 21 here is no problem. Yeah, we are still full. Single defrag is still fine, and we don't need to double defrag in this fight. Just play dual cast then, get rid of the lightning. And the lightning will not really get in the way, just buy. Whatever, let's just play the foolproof line. Okay, so we just sit here forever. Yeah, we just sit here forever. This guy cannot deal damage. We block passive turn default now. And we are full HP. Because if this guy runs out of block, we just wait for him to gain block, and then buy out. Also, keeping enough gold to buy remove plus the power in the shop would also be good, because yes, I would like to buy second defract or a loop. Of course, we shut down the mirrors. I could have mirror defect plus if we see it. If it did not remove, but you know, I think I still just want to remove. This is being like completely synced by the way, which I don't really care about this Nunchaku too much. You know, if the setup is free, I will do it. Yeah. Three attacks perfect is a 19. 11 for 1 is not good though. Yeah, I did not even check, but apparently we don't have the big attack here. So hopefully we draw some attack next turn. Yeah, like that. Good. Yeah, we have 9/9. Yeah, garbage unless you tell me the bullseye's time somehow, but no. This is definitely not good enough for me to fight. This is not true. Flex Spot is pretty strong though, to be fair. Because we did remove a defect and not a bite. Flex Spot is pretty strong. And right now we don't have short relic, common relic threshold at all. Yeah? We just go to a short to remove and maybe see 1 power. That's what is pretty powerful. And we still don't have an upgrade, so even if the elite chunk us down, we cannot buy it back up. Rest, no problem. Maybe I do fight. 49 HP, 2 potions. Remove is like good, but maybe not that good, you know, compared to 1 elite. Red chance is not bad either, I think. We haven't seen the rain this accurate, or have we seen like some garbage? The hyper beam is in shop, yeah, it's not even in the cut reward. Or have we seen a garbage rare cut that just like mentally filter out for some reason? Don't think we have seen a rare. So yeah, it's like bias cock out for example, like 6 is still good even choker or not. Yeah, flex spot is maybe good enough for me to do this with the marbles. That's fine. Hopefully I don't lose tail here, yeah? Otherwise it would be like extremely sad. But I am willing to rest here before champ if needed. That's fine. Your attacks on turn 1. I did not draw eco form, no, but not yet. Yeah, the key is not yet. I could draw eco form now, and then this fight would be like probably not too difficult. Also, we have the 5 permanent strength if we want to. In this fight, we are really worried. We have 5 permanent strength. Start the turn with boost sequence and just see. 10 plus 12, so yes, it does kill. And yes, the leader alone is already proccing the puzzle, so we don't need to leave this guy alive. Okay, not eco form, but we still take puzzle though. I can kill the shield as well, and yeah, this will play now. Second zap with the defract over 12 damage honestly seems good, because you can do a cast on her. Or deal more damage to minions later. This is advancing Nunchaku a bit, but I don't care. Shielding this turn is not like the best thing I've ever seen. Causa should be played in case I want to flex fort later though. And yeah, energy from this doesn't do anything either. I don't want to FT draw this turn, so we probably just chill first and then FPL, and then save the immortal for next turn. But like really though, you see like how easy this fight is if she just cooperates. We just leader can always like give you a free fight if she wants to. I don't even need to use my pot yet. If I use the pot, the fight is already done. But I don't even need to use my pot. That said, though, probably should kill the Fat Gremlin lane now. Bite on top. Actually fine, right? Bite on top. 25% to kill this as well. It did not happen, it's fine. And now we have all the eco forms in play. She's not even buffing. Yeah, she's not even buffing. You can deploy a Dark Orb here, Choker, and then Immortal, sure. He attacks again. Like leaders, this leader is actually the dumbest leader I have ever seen. And I mean, I don't complain, you know, about a free elite. This is actually the dumbest leader I've ever seen. Like, at least the leaders that do not attack ever, you know, they just buff and they spook you like for the whole fight. It's like, what if she attacks? What if she attacks? What if she attacks? But this leader just swings constantly and she's like 0 threat. Just keep the lightning, I think. I think we just keep the lightning around. Oh, now we can just hit her. Resummons again, by the way, she hasn't buffed yet. This is like turn what? I don't even know. I have no freaking idea what turn this is, but she hasn't even buffed. That's strong, no, yeah, that's before the flex spot though. I was also worried about, of course, like she buffs on turn 1 and then we draw bad on turn 1, echo form slate, and then the fight is like really out of control, yeah. But if I have this spot, I'm not so scared anymore, because even if it's behind plays, I can always do Cautious flex spot and we can clean the minions. And our passive output is not so bad, you know, even with just 1 defect and some glacier, passive block for around like 16-20. So she needs to go to like what, like at least 10 strength or something before we really get threatened. 5 strength is still fine. Relic setup, I guess we don't care that much. I can try to do Immortal 9, I guess. I don't care about the Nunchaku though. Oh, actually, if I do this, she's dead. Well, too late now. So we have 7. I guess we just have 7. 7 is fine. Oh, Dark Orb, so we don't even need to play the Darkness against the champ anymore, yeah? Big garbage. Still don't really have any upgrades. I mean, you can upgrade Darkness now because you have this virus, or you can upgrade Go for the Eyes for... Fusion Hammer... Not my first choice of boss relic though, for sure. In fact, I don't even care about like most energy boss relics. Also, we have yeah, 2 defense, so you can ask for that way, like 2 defense and the bite or something even. You can always go ahead, don't you? Can recall, but yeah, 5 energy fusion hammer is just really weird with this kind of run. Like 4 energy, you already get like slightly choke. Later on, we have extra energy with the Nunchaku. After the echo form is down, you no longer need 5 energy for anything. So picking a 5th energy with the real downside is just kind of weird, yeah. So hopefully we do see a good boss relic that does not, you know, give you the 5th energy and a bad downside. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do. Ideal case, of course, Pyramid. Like that's number 1. That's not a surprise. But Cage is probably better than Energy Relic also. If I see Fusion Hammer, would I pick it or not over skip? Let's think about that first. See energy with no downside exists? No. I mean, the 5th energy would just be bad. Maybe Collar is not like terrible, but again, it also probably doesn't even do anything. So I guess the question we ask now is that should I pick Fusion Hammer over skip? Because if I would not, then we recall now. If I would, then I should maybe upgrade. Like the Go for the Eyes, for example, is actually quite important for this Act 3, I think. The Go for upgrade. Also, the chain fight is not even like the Go for upgrade, it's bad for chain fight, it's also like decent. Also, without the Go for upgrade, the Giant Head fight can actually be a very real threat, even with this deck. And yeah, boss Scarlet, like awaken 1 time, it's also not exactly good either, you know, if we don't see extra output. I go for it just a good card. I go for plus with echo form just means that we have perma weak chain, yeah. But the upgrade on important is okay. I wouldn't describe it as important, especially now that we have puzzle and the immortal. It's okay. I mean, it's still just a good upgrade, but if you are running into a super losing fight that lasts like what 10 plus turns, yeah. Which, by the way, most fights actually would probably last like pretty freaking long. Then the Golden upgrade doesn't really help you, but the Go for upgrade is actually massive. I think I just do it now. The Go for upgrade. Yeah, I think I just do it now. Like in the off chance that we see too many cards upgrade next act, or we see like some, you know, Shovel, Peace Valkyria or something, then I lose at 1 value, I guess. But this upgrade is just quite strong victory. Deep Seal, wow. Okay, go on top deck, yeah, go for Immortal now, yeah, sure. If I draw into defrag, I'm sad, but you know, otherwise I'm fine. I don't even play this. I guess I should. We should probably still push him to close to 220 and just keep one dark with 5 frost. With the Echo Form down turn 1 though, I'm pretty sure this fight is going to be fine. You can ignore the Echo Form here also because it makes it easier. If you don't play 3 Echo Form, it's easier to set up the Immortal and the Nunchaku after. Also, if you play this Echo Form, you cannot even play Frost Descent, it's like 10 more, which by the way 10 is at 0, but it's still annoying. Just ignore the second Echo Form, yeah, probably in this spot. Yeah, it's easier to set up these relics after because this fight is already kind of done. Unless he buff strength extremely fast somehow and I'll go for miss constantly. Which by the way, the two things can happen together, yeah? The one thing makes the other thing more likely, but if he buffs constantly then the go for also miss. But our passive block right now is freaking 30 and unbuffed strength shame is only 27 damage. I should probably play some attacks, but I think it's fine. I think we'll be fine. Second, why? What's the reason they have 2 Dark Orbs? So I need to actually play block every turn or what? Still want to play 2 more Gophers, I think, so we don't play another attack. Save, yeah, I don't know whether your definition of save is the same as mine or not, but playing the second darkness is exactly unsafe. Yeah, now we just play the cards until... I don't know how I play the second defense, but maybe it's fine. It's not that fine. Yeah, so then we have not played second defense because now it's difficult to put this to 9 without breaking the Nunchaku. Okay, we did draw a second defense, that's all good. So now I have 9-8 and just wait until the dual cast kills and we play 1 dual cast. He is gaining strength though, and Weaken is running out, so I could be taking damage like soon. I mean this turn he could deal 3 damage, which he does. But you know, we take the 3 damage, I don't really care. You can play 10 bites from here as well, it's possible. You can play 10 bites. Which maybe I will. Six more bites. Oh, I play this. Playing this is also fine. Oh, good. And then dual cast we know is coming soon. Yeah, 2 attacks into dual cast, perfect. Yeah, like this is dead. Double rebound to dual cast, we have perfect relic 9-9. Yeah. And full HP. That is not a bias cock and not a sick, not a. We'll take a creative AI here, I don't know. But yeah, buffer is not the worst thing I've ever seen. Probably still quite good. Yeah, buffer echo form, especially into a fight like Transient, which we could have problem against with this deck. Yeah, Snecko is still maybe on the table. If we see the 5th energy and I pick it for some reason, then the buffer is also quite good. It's only buffer versus skip, yeah, because of course we're not picking this with the choker unupgraded, and yeah, of course we're not picking this either. It's fine. Speed over flex, it is 5 permanent something, but I think 5 strength is better than 5 dex for this deck, yeah, because what the hell is the dex doing in this deck? What is dexterity doing in our deck, guys? I feel like it's doing like, yeah, exactly nothing. I mean, Max Glacier locks 5 wall are freaking amazing. Doubling Glacier with Echo Form locks plus 10, wow, insane. Yeah, 5 permanent strength has to be better, yeah. It could be our hard damage as well. It's like you double glaze to block and then you deal damage with 5 strength bites. Who knows? It could be true. Maybe some barrage 5 strength as well with the runic capacitor. This ocean absolutely escape. Well, we are definitely not taking the crown because we don't even need the 5 energy first of all, and then the downside is actually still around. Yeah? It's not that harsh, the downside, but it is real. So that's the question: is the cage better or is the lab better? That's the next question. Because the astral lab rolls you first of all, it gets rid of the last defense, which are terrible cuts. To be fair, the cage also gets rid of those, but then you exchange that for 3 random upgraded to high roll something. One of them will be a cardless card though, because we are transforming the bite. Yeah, so question here is that how much do we believe in this deck? How much do we believe in the current deck? If you say the current deck is strong enough, just catch 2 defense. In deck 3 that is, in deck 4 of course we are just short, yeah? Because honestly, like most attacks right now we don't care about, we just care about, what do we care about in this deck? It's like additional scaling only, I mean, more Glacier I don't really mind too much. But yeah, if we roll into some attacks, I would only like something like Barrage. And we do have like a Dark Orb from Virus and another Dark Orb in our deck, like the Darkness. No recursion, no, but it doesn't really matter too much. I just case 2 defense, right? We just get rid of all the defense. Yeah? Zap still needs to stay though, unfortunately. Zap could actually be our hard damage. So the Zap still needs to stay for now. Until we find something else. If we find a Barrage or something, then this Zap can go. But for now, it needs to stay. So our deck has no base cards, and last time I heard, like if your deck has no base card, it means you're overpowered. So I sure hope we are actually overpowered. I currently don't feel very overpowered, yeah, but maybe we are, who knows. Yeah, early shop is potential double shop for removing. We cannot buy common, we cannot buy uncommon or rare relic though. But we have enough gold to buy any shop relic now, so like mirror, pellets or whatever can all be used, yeah. And yes, mirror and defrag is actually worth it. It's very, very, very powerful. Otherwise, we just remove. How much gold do I make in the arc? Because I'm currently looking at, there is a part with 2 elites we can go here. We did say our upgrades are not very strong, but buffer is here now. We still have to record 1 time, so spending a 5 with upgrade buffer is not the worst thing. Yeah, if you go to the 3 elite path and just ignore the shot completely in this arc, if you want to upgrade buffer, otherwise ignore the buffer forever. Yeah, the other choice is just going here, go to 4th shop on floor 2, at worst you can remove another card. And then you cannot buy uncommon relics, so but mummified hand we don't even care about, the bone we don't care about. So it's just maybe like horn cleat or some, I don't even know, like kunai now doesn't even work anymore. We have no defense and like barely any deck space blocks, so the kunai doesn't even do anything. So honestly, uncommon relic threshold doesn't matter. It's just about rare relic if anything. Then I should probably just go and remove. And how much gold do we make? 60, 90, 105, 120, 150, 150, 390, remove 340 is still enough to buy rare relic here if we don't spend anything extra in the shop. If we spend a lot in the shop and we don't have gold, then depending on how strong the shop relic pool would be remaining, we can go here and also not. We can go to extra on fire if we need to. Yeah, let's just start here. I go here. We skip 1 elite, yeah, but gain a fire and also gain another shop with a smiling mask. It's not too bad. Hypothetically, how many buys do I remove from the deck? If I can remove any number, 4. Yeah, I would remove 4 bites. I mean, that's just clear. Like 1 bite is all you need. Yeah, 1 bite is all you need. Which is why I don't mind going to 2 shops in this arc, even if we don't have that much gold. Into another shop in Act 4. Start the turn with chill and then see. Okay, I've seen. I should probably play buffer. Right? I mean, you see, right? It's a 5 energy, it plays only on the turn where we draw Echo Form. If we don't draw Echo Form, it doesn't even freaking play on turn 1 with like some Nunchaku and the boost sequence. And then after the Echo Forms are down, yeah, like, why do we need 5 energy? Like, for what? So that you can play like Glacier, Glacier, into Glacier, Glacier, and do a double Blizzard or what? Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I even play Echo Form, I don't know, but I want to play it, so I will. Lose on buffer here. I mean, we only have one buffer. This guy is exploding, but you know, it's dead. All good. Nunchaku will be messed up here, but you know, it's fine. Oh, actually, this will also be messed up. This is on 8 now because I played the second Echo Form. Well, what can you do? This is on 8, I guess. Yeah, I need to remember that. I mean, I need to remember that in the champ fight, but yes, better remember that in this act because it will actually be kind of relevant to set up like, at least Immortal. This is not relevant yet, but Immortal is. Yeah, now it's just on 8. There's no way for me to somehow kill with the second card. It just doesn't happen. So goodbye. Unless we draw Zap last turn. If we draw Zap last turn, then we had work. Yeah, garbage. Joker, Reaper, and something else, and yeah, with hindsight knowledge, Reaper is completely free, so you know. Could have just picked the Reaper and then we relax, but here we are getting choked. $158, yeah, that's almost minimum price, and Act 4 at least right now is a small problem. And we do have the virus. That actually plays a lot, even if it's just for Act 4 elites. And of course it also helps against like whatever elites are coming this side. There are 2 of them. Guys, I haven't said this out loud, yeah, but I would say this, I will actually say it now so that it's like clear. I mean, I do see the suggestions. I am intentionally ignoring all of them. Because I don't need them, and also like they're bad. So like please understand that. But yeah, I do read all the chat messages, I just ignore like most of them. Yeah, the Preserve Insect for Act 4 Elite is actually super real. The Barrage is also super real, but at the same time, Barrage is a common card, we can see it for free in this act. And the Preserve Insect and the Remove would not really come back so easily. Which I think I would do. I think I've actually spent gold on the Insect here. Because in minor is okay. With the virus now, of course, it gets a bit better, but I don't think it's good enough to pay gold for that. Because the gold situation is still pretty tight. Even if you don't go to this shop, we are still not that rich. And I think we'll actually buy the insect. And then of course we remove a buy, no? Other choice is you buy this over this, like, why would you do that? Let's remove. Zap still stays for now, I think. If we remove Zap, maybe the Act 4 shop. Yeah, draw Echo Form, I play it, otherwise we play Glacier. We should play this first in case it's Echo Form. It's not, so we play Glacier and then next time we Cry. Unless you kill this. It's 42, so it's 1 damage off. I could have considered taking puzzle, but at the same time we have buy store in this fight, so it's not super important. As long as it like die next turn, that is. Hopefully I don't like die next turn. It'll be quite sad. Because I want to. There's no clean way to take puzzle basically. Well, this is pretty close to death, but you know it's not actually death, so it's fine. Yeah, oh good. Can rebound dual cast if you want to. To dual cast the dark next turn. So next turn is like what? Echo Form, Gopher, gain Nunchaku energy, chill, dual cast defect, single defect only, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we also have energy extra, so we don't even need the Nunchaku energy. Okay, right, to rebound dual cast. Ow. Okay, I did not draw the chill though, but then we can just do. Bottlenecking both the chill and the gopher. Okay, that's kind of annoying. That's actually kind of annoying. I guess I can just not play the defrag, huh? And do something like this. It's fine too. But yeah, now we just stay here until we buy to full. And then kill after. I say black was 36. Nunchaku setup doesn't matter, yeah, but I definitely want the Immortal to be set up properly. We only have one Echo Form, so it's not so difficult to do, I think. I did not mean to click that, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, I did not mean to play the dual card. That's fine. We feel slot back like super easily, yeah. And just play 5 cards this turn. XecnaR, yeah, perfect. A hologram. That's the first hologram that could pull like what? Glacier? Gopher is a bigger one. Unupgraded though, otherwise you can take like more frost. His coast now is not too bad as long as you deal 10. Also with the, I think second loop pot we will just take over the 5 strength here. Because if we draw the concentration turn 1, I still want the block vulnerable against hard, I think, over the 5 perma strength. Hopefully not stupid. Snap plus. Otherwise, our frost is pretty condensed in the glacier. If it's not an AoE fight, not a massive problem, but could be a problem. Hologram Joker could be a bit weird, but it's probably still good. The first copy, I think it's still fine. Probably still fine. Wait, second do pot over this. Let's go here, fight the elite now. Okay, preserve insect. Now that's why I have this set up. This takes the perfect puzzle, and we have the 2 focus in play. We draw 8, hopefully you draw into block though. Okay, all good. Okay, maybe not actually all good, but you know, good enough. Good enough. By the way, chill would be good here. But we can, yeah, of course we ignore this eco form, yeah, but we just double hollow into glacier, whatever. Or you can double coded first and then hollow glacier, which is probably stronger. Yes. Yeah. Now we hollow glacier, and then play this here. Yeah, tech still take a lot, but we can back up. Should be fine, I hope. Unless it's not actually fine, but I hope it's fine. Drawing 2 of these is already good enough, so I should start with double bite. This always draws like 2 cards. And now we can like glacier at full blocks. And we play another bite. These guys don't have that much HP, so I think we should not even play the core search, yeah? I just want to play bites. Could I play the chill as well? Okay, should be completely safe. Our Nunchaku will be kind of screwed on, but you know, what can you do? You can wait for this guy to gain block first and then play the buy afterwards if you really want to. It is a thing. Yeah, I don't care about that too much. Again, like this is important, this I don't really care. This is not even full block. That one's so strong. And we already full HP, yeah? So now we just set up this to the thing and then move on. Well, 2 attacks. 6-9 again. Well, the flexibility in potion bell is good, and yes, I don't. This potion is also strong, so we toss away 1 loop pot for this. Yeah, we toss away 1 loop pot for this. The Jawworm gains 1 free buff turn. Like the Jawworm starts with 5 strength. Or do you want to see 3 cultists and Act 2 also having 5 strength on turn 1 already? That would not be very pleasant, yeah, for you know, for the people in Act 2. Like with the 9 we can. I don't really care about this though. That's the main point. The only relic setup I care about right now is like this. This one doesn't really matter too much. By the way, upgraded. Like Dance card with the Echo Former. We don't have 5 energy. It does open Kamek, so we have gone to a lot of shops. The problem with Reinforced Body is just that you play Reinforced Body, you use your entire turn, yeah? And we don't make that much energy either. We are not going to pick up energy boost. And spending an entire turn where to play Echo Form, Reinforced Body in like hard fight or something, it's not very productive, you know? It is, however, not a bad draw on turn 2 or Spear and Shield at all, yeah? If we draw like Echo Form on turn 1, for example. Not a bad draw on turn 2 or Spear and Shield at all, especially when the Dark Ball is cooking with the virus and they have Preserve Insect HP. Otherwise, like how many strong front row blocks do we actually have? It's like turn 1 we have this, it's not that strong, it's like okay. And then we have this, but only have after defrag, and we have this. Also again after defrag, we have this, is okay. It's fine, right, to take this block cut. I mean, upgraded, you know, what do you want me to do? It's green. It's green. I would like so I take algorithm instead. But you know, it's green. What do you want me to do? Probably okay. In transient, we have buffer. If I draw Echo Form, we just play it and take the hit. We have buff one time. I can see the rebounding dual cast. We'll make sure that next turn we can have enough damage with only one energy. I do want to draw into Echo Form now, so I would not block this 2. Yeah, we just take the 2, and next time we do have the dual cast on this. It's only 24 damage, but sometimes we draw into this and this. And then I want to get the Echo Form and play it immediately. No Echo Form, but we have buffer at least. If I sweeping beam into Echo, I cannot play it anymore, yeah? So I think I don't do that. Oh yeah, play the buffer now. Exactly, preserving. Oh, I don't love that. Okay, okay. This Echo is here now. We can hollow go for... yeah, and I probably should. Or you can hollow zap. But I think hollow go for has to be like slightly better. And play this. This heals too, but the darkness can be... you know, can be out damage like 3 turns from now or something. Because now it's only like 70, yeah? And our defect is like late. I think I'm allowed to do defect. Yeah, nice reinforced body by the way. Maybe I do play it over the thing, no? Because energy next turn doesn't even do anything either. The +2 blow. In attack 7, but it's fine. That's why the go for the eyes was play. And now next turn we have the thing. We have the Dark Orb in front. They don't get the rebound dual cast here, but I guess it's still fine probably. Yeah, the Dark Orb we put like a couple of turns ago, yeah. So cannot put the Immortal to 9 here unless we sweeping beam into a 0 cost. Oh, all calculated. See, all calculated, easy. So Snap Plus is on attack. I mean, doesn't need to be upgraded either, but upgraded is nice. Compound Rival is okay too. Compound Rival does draw 2. If we put the Frost, it draws 3. So it's like draw 3, deals damage, not too bad. And again, we don't really, as I said, yeah, with the Choker, you don't actually want to spend your energy on card draw, if you can. Like spend your card play on card draw is not exactly very pleasant to do with the Choker. And it's not even like this is bad or anything, it's quite good. Okay, Nemesis first. Go on top deck is good. Go for this turn is not very good. We probably keep the Nunchaku for next turn, yeah? From this position, I think. Because maybe there's some like what hologram. Go for the ice into reinforced body. Could get hit like a lot this turn. But Echo Form is in play, so maybe it's not too bad. Once again, no reason to use a Nunchaku yet. It doesn't even deal damage to it. Yeah, now it goes in and we can... I guess we just kill the Dark Orb, huh? It's fine. Ow! Oh yeah, now we have the guarantee +4 focus. And the buffer. Unfortunately, everything is double though, so we cannot do one Dark Orb, you know? We need to do 2. That's fine. Yeah, I would like to buy it back to full. And setting Mortal to 9. Like, not much else matters. And Chaku I don't care. You can kill now, but of course our relics are completely screwed. So let's not screw our relics. could have gotten back the core search. Or cut this turn would be nice. I guess you can lose buffer. Oh, actually, oh, that would be on 8. Oh, 8 it is then. Recycle plus, not interested. Bottle lining would be nice if we, you know, have a sick or something like that. We don't know. Ancient potion to block vulnerable against the heart, yeah, first cycle. But we already have a lizard tail to do something about that, and the buffer to do something about that sometimes. And of course, you can also just top deck the core search. You can bottle chill. Upgrade the chill, don't super hate that. It does mean that Nunchaku really does not want to be on 9, though, because turn 1 we already have 2 cards that cost 0, yeah? Unless you want to do it on Glacier, but I want to be able to play Echo Form on turn 1 if I draw into it. So it's like we bottle the chill. It does open a pretty nice line. The hard fight is that on turn 1 you play the chill first card, and you proc the Immortal and proc the Sentinel Puzzle immediately. So you draw +4 and you can still just play your Echo Form. There's like not much else to do. It's like you either bottle this or you don't take the bottle. I don't think bottling Glacier make a lot of sense. Yeah, let's just do chill. Let's just do the chill. This is not needed, right? Unless you tell me recycle is strong somehow. To be fair, the recycle is probably good in the hard fight, but only the hard fight. Unless you tell me our output is actually so garbage against even like Time-Eater or Awakened One that we need like this additional scaling. Like 3 bosses we cannot win unless we have this, because it does improve our output like a lot when the fight goes long. Instead of having to draw into like all these nonsense, you just draw into, you know, you have 3 Echo Forms in play, and now every single turn you just play like what, double Glacier into, I don't even know, double Darkness, double Zark or something, and you continue the next turn. Exactly the same turn. Our deck will not add active draw though, is the thing. I have currently like not a lot of plans to add active draw to the deck, yeah, which makes this recycle a lot slower than it would be in a good recycle deck. And of course we have a freaking chopper here, so there's no big turn of just some giga hologram recycle into rebound recycle to draw into recycle again and whatnot. So it's not a thing, yeah. Especially if I'm not planning to add active draw. Let's just skip this and we do bottle the chill, I think. Ancient potion, probably not, right? Probably not over this. With the lizard tail already and the buffer. If you want the fire, you can go here, otherwise you can ignore the fire and go this way. I don't mind the fire to upgrade buffer though. What was he? Oh, nothing bad could happen next turn. At least we have 3 Frost Orbs. Start the turn with Chill Defrag. If the first card is the Echo Form, I will just play that. See? Because if you play the Super Beam first, you can run into a really annoying situation. Yeah, is that you have to choose between Defrag and Echo Form. But now I can just play both, because Immortal is on it. Boost sequence can be holograms, so probably can still leave it there. We play the go for OCO. No, it actually is. If you don't even think about it, then you will always miss. But I land it like 5% of the time, and we land the 5%. If you do like 50 things that is like 5% better than somebody else, then you know in the run we will see the real difference. But it's not actually how you get good at Spire though. That's maybe not even a good example. Like getting good at Spire is actually to do one very important thing better. You can make like 20 small mistakes and nobody cares. But you make one big mistake and you suddenly change the run from win to lose. Like, you know, just do not make like massive blunders and then you probably will just win. And what are we doing here? Double charge battery. Like, yeah, hollow boost sequence. I just take this hit. Maybe I've been taking damage. Maybe I'm not even taking damage. I don't know. Don't need to calculate either. If I triple the echo form, then it's impossible to set up the relics after this fight, which means I probably should not even do that. I just do this. 2 echo form is actually fine though. 3 echo form is too many, but 2 is fine. So I can do 2 echo forms. And play this. Why not? But yeah. Make a new dark oak. Yeah, the darklings, right? Everybody loves the darklings. I know everybody loves the darklings, fine. Which is why it shows up so often, you know, the depth also knows only once. Again, Nunchaku doesn't matter, Control should be on 9. Not possible to actually doing Bottle 9 here. Damn. I don't want to go around, so I guess we just accepting Bottle 8. God, right, please just die. Another 10 gold, wow. Compound Rivers once again here, you still draw 2 or 3. I think 1 active draw card to the deck is not the worst thing I've ever seen. I don't want to add multiple, but this is probably still better than skip. Or you want the Giga Riveter. It's 20 damage for 1 energy. By the way, 20. Like, it's freaking huge, but yeah, no. But yeah, 1 Compound River is probably still okay. I don't think a second one though. We low draw go pretty hard here, right? Because I do remember we just see 10, 11 or whatever here. How much gold do I leave this with? I leave this with around... We enter with like 250 and I spend 210 or so. So we leave with around 40. It's actually maybe still average. Okay, fine. Maybe slightly below average a little bit, but it's not that bad. Maybe we low roll like what, 10 gold. Yeah, sure. Compound rival, yeah. 1 compound still okay, I think. Upgrade buffer. Or you just ignore the buffer upgrade completely, but I think buffer upgrade is still good for this deck. 51, okay. 51, then we low roll like by 9 gold. It's fine. Oh yeah, we get our T-set key payoff here, yeah, by the way, next one. Like, ancient T-set is normally a relic that you would not key, but in this one I did key it, so now here we get the payoff and we see the best relic of all time in this chest. Look at this. You can recall first, because if you see... I guess we don't need to go to the shop if there's something very good to upgrade here. Because the buffer upgrade can perform in here immediately, as it could be a freaking giant head. And giant head is not even so easy for this deck, like always, if you draw the effect before your eco form. Yeah, this is upgrade buffer. Okay, best relic of all time, look at this. Is that even good? This actually makes me not take the puzzle on turn 1 of the hard fight. This makes me not take puzzle on turn 1 of the hard fight, guys, so it's not even good. It's probably fine, right? Because we can just take puzzle on turn 2, yeah? It's just that my eco form is potentially slower. Yeah, 1 turn too slow with eco form is actually so bad. And if we draw buffer on turn 1, we can already buffer boost sequence to preserve, yeah? So it doesn't even make a freaking difference. Correct buffer? No, it cannot. I have boost sequence, so this doesn't do anything. In the hard fight, that is. In other fights, it can still do something. But in the hard fight, no. Can hurt myself by playing more cards. Yeah. I play 5 cards. Okay. Let's imagine without Joker. Yeah, by the way, we have Joker, but let's imagine without the Joker. We play 6 cards in order to kill the anchor and then draw with Beat of Death. And now finally you draw into your Echo Form instead of playing 6 cards. It costs 3 energy, by the way, in case you don't know. Yeah, just so you know, your Echo Form costs 3 energy. Raw skipping anchors is so freaking strange. It's actually so freaking strange. The raw skip an anchor, but like, what if it's just good here? To not have the anchor because it looks like really awful. We already have both the chill and the boost sequence on turn 1, yeah? So like how much more protection do you even need? And then we want the puzzle to proc. I've never seen raw skip anchor before. I also haven't seen raw skip anchor before. I mean, I actually have, but it's on floor 55. But that's the thing. Like right now, we might as well be on floor 55. You know, is the thing. Is a problem here. Right now, we might as well be on floor 55. Right? It's not much different. But seriously though, I don't actually want this in the hard at all. The only thing that could be awkward I do see with proccing puzzle on turn 1 is that we draw on 2. But anything that can happen on turn 1 can just happen on turn 2. And then at least if Echo Form is drawn on turn 1 and it blocks it, maybe the buffer play or whatever, then you know, at least we have an Echo Form in play. I mean, maybe you can argue with the loop pod, you don't need to play the first Echo Form, yeah? But then what if the Echo Form, second Echo Form is just at the very bottom? As in you turn 2 you draw Echo Form plus the buffer and you cannot play both and you choose the buffer to not take the 67 damage to your face. Yeah, all good, but then you miss your Echo Form. What fights are there that the anchor will perform? We just fought the Jawworms. We can see the Jawworms again. Like, yeah, like here. Awaken 1 chill boost sequence is already blocking almost enough, and then we can still take the puzzle, yeah? So it doesn't really matter. Though the Nekka, we take 10 damage on turn 1, which is actually maybe not even that bad. If you have anchor and you play boost sequence chill, and of course you're playing chill, yeah? Then you don't take puzzle on turn 2, and then maybe things are terrible. So it's Time Eater, yeah, Time Eater can play, for sure. It was better than Time Eater, as a drawdown happens on turn 1 and then it hits you for 32, and 32 you only block 12 and then you take like 20 in your face, and 20 is not a very good number to take. Hello Jam. So it's just Time Eater, yeah, which is we are not even guaranteed to even fight Time Eater in the first place. And the Elite, Giant Head, yeah, Anchor doesn't matter. Retromancer, Anchor doesn't matter. Because you can also just play boost sequence for the same effect. We do not want the full block on turn 1 against Retromancer, regardless. So it's just Time Eater if it does a big hit on turn 1. Draw down turn 1, I mean. And then the Spear and Shield if we lose, I mean if we quote unquote win the 50-50 and the shield attack on turn 1, then it would light the anchor. But otherwise, you can see, right, with the anchor, you cannot even pop puzzle on turn 2 or Spear and Shield if you play the shield, you know, like, isn't that like insanely bad? isn't that like, just insanely bad? The pattern is bad, yeah? Turn 1 the shield, the spear is attacking for 12, the shield is not attacking. You have an anchor, and now you have a shield in hand. You play the shield, you drop 14, so you either need to turn around, which by the way makes you waste energy to turn after because you need to turn back, or you don't take the puzzle, which is absolutely awful. But I know this anchor is just bad, no? Oh, this anchor is actually just terrible. Oh, I would like my T set back, please. Because they just skip this relic here. Like, what the hell? I want my T set. Yeah, I want my T set back, guys. Yeah, what can you do? Skip. Bye. Now, hopefully, skipping anchor doesn't lose me the run. If it loses me the run, it would be cool. If it loses me the run, I would never leave this down. But I hope it actually is a winning play and not a losing play. Anchor does nothing here. We do have energy even after playing 2 attacks, but there's no reason not to start the turn with some shield cold snap, I don't think. Playing this, you cannot play Echo Form anymore. One Frost doesn't even matter too much, right? This redraw is not good in this fight. 5. If I draw Echo Form, I play it. Yeah. Good. Also, it was not even 1 out of 21, it was actually 2. It was 2 Echo Forms the last time this happened. But yeah, this is 1 out of 8. So yeah, again, we hit. Unfortunately, the defect is going to be late though. So if you want to play a defect in this cycle, you need the hologram it. Actually, no, you can echo first, and then you can echo hologram into echo defect. I think I do want to take puzzle though. Not just hard, there's speed and shield as well. Now Chapu will be screwed forever here, yeah? But I don't think I care. Five, yeah, double buffer. Is it okay to get rid of this Dark Orb, by the way? Just asking. It doesn't feel that okay to me, yeah? Let's just maybe just do this. We buffer this hit and we draw defrag and play defrag, otherwise I can maybe, yeah, double go for. Yeah, okay, now we can do this. And it's still drawing with Immortal this turn, shuffling next turn. Would be bad with us multi-hit, but it's still weakened, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, still weakened. So this turn we take 1 buff for stack, that's no problem. It's weakened forever. And then I can draw into dual cards, so I have 8-9. If it does big hit this turn, we don't even need to kill with yeah. But yeah, here double dual cards, I have 8-9. Anyone scouting shops? Oh yeah, the artifact port. But yeah, we can scout shop for artifact. But the worst we can still remove. Energy potion could become a little bit more appealing now that we have now that we have gotten bad cock output, yeah? But probably still not. Energy pot does make you basically play the compound driver to go ahead with the swing beam or whatever without fear that you miss your first echo form. But yeah, probably not. No, yeah, just fight the elite first and decide whether we go here or not. We could go here. Okay, go on top deck, very good. Thank you. Who's it going to redraw? Just worthless, so we just exhaust it, yeah? This side should be fine though. Echo form down turn 1 and we have the... Yeah. I mean, you can just take this hit and you have like 4 buffer in the redraw, you have like a billion focus. You also don't need to take this hit because you can play this too. I don't mind taking this hit though, let's just take the hit, yeah, take 11. Yeah. If I draw defrag, I just play defrag and then 2 more frost orbs. Seems good. We have 4 more coming. So now we just buy to full and then this guy dies. Because passive block was 70, so we can never damage us. And we just wait until bite lines up. Immortal is on 8 though. Unless you want to kill with attacks and ignoring this Dark Orb. Actually, I should have played Zap. Oh yeah, I should definitely have played Zap. Okay, we play Zap and then redraw. Hopefully this Dark Orb is not too big yet. I guess I can play the Quided now, huh? Okay, let's play Quided now. And then we... Oh, double Zap doesn't work though, but we have 4 buffers, so actually it works. Okay, fine. We just double Zap and then, you know, let this thing die to that, yeah? Yeah. We have 4 buffers, so this works. But this turn is still full block. 30 times 6, and this hit. And this turn we don't full block, but we lose 4 buffer, 4 turns, and the 5th turn this thing kills. So everything's perfect. Just end turn, let the 4 buffer all be used. Yeah, look at this, very, very nice. Utilize every single resource to keep the relic set out. Yeah, this turn it dies, exact. 2 damage over. Now, thank you, Toxic, just in time. But actually though, is Equi better or is the Glacier better? Because the, you know, like more frost. Or the Equi is actually lining up the bios and the core surge. I don't want to double Equi that often though in this deck, I don't think. Yeah, for this position, I don't actually think I want to double Equi that often. Oh, unless you tell me we need recursion for hard damage, you know, let's think about that too. But with the Zap now, as in not the Zap, with the Bias Clock now and the Zap is still in the deck, I think it's fine to, you know, not recur the Dark Orb basically. So yeah, what if we just take more Frost? How big can more Frost be? Is Alchemize a good like 1 boss reward overall? Are you asking like Alchemize with a skip boss relic is good enough? Because that is a little bit suspicious, but of course the Alchemize as a card alone, stand alone is just completely busted, yeah? Okay, scouting shots or what, like for artifact. If not, you can remove here and go to 2 more fights to still have enough go for act for shop relic. Yeah, okay, let's scout the shop. Ferry I think is too expensive. We already have the tail. Let's move on. Yeah, there's nothing to do here except remove. Yeah, we just remove and move on. There's nothing else here. And yeah, remove now goes on another bite. The Zap is staying. The Zap is actually our hard damage. Oh yeah, goodbye. And go to 2 fights, yeah? Otherwise you don't have enough go to do the thing in Act 4, and the fight also gives us upgraded cards. This guy is here to give us 1 strength. I would like to not get 1 strength if possible, but we'll see. Personally, not a huge fan of getting 1 strength in this position, but we'll see. Of course it rolls into this attack. This thing is so annoying. Okay, buffer is fine. No, buffer is fine. So we cannot play charge battery, but your buffer is fine. And yeah, if I play buffer, then we don't really try to take puzzle here. Okay. Probably should just do like this. And also just save this buffer. Maybe saving buffer is good. Actually a chance to brick. So let's do nothing. This I can play. It's like 3 and then 4. No. Actually no, it's 4 is not 7, yeah, so the bike can still reroll. Okay, Otherwise, yeah, we just block. I should have played the darkness. Yeah, okay, mistake. Quicken again. Yeah, should definitely have played the darkness. Well, I guess we can play Zap instead. Fine too. Okay, good. Oh, this is not super easy to kill with 2 cards though, but I would try. Yeah, double zap is working already because it did not curse me this turn. Okay, if it doesn't do anything, then we just let buffer go, and next turn we double like zap or something. Yeah, that works. Oh, good. Okay, 9/9 again. Overdraw pot, huh? And that is so strong. That is so freaking strong, man. Liquid memories with the echo form, it actually just give me double bias cock, double core search into double bias cock. Or you can toss the loop pot also. You can also toss the loop pot because we already have the 2 echo forms in the deck. It's just a loop pot does allow you to like loop defrag in very early turns if your echo form is late. But at the same time, now we have the bias core, yeah, which will land with the liquid memories eventually. Yeah, I think we throw away the loop potion now. Now that the bias core is in the deck. Yeah. This. Yeah, what about this? That's our upgrade in Act 4, by the way, which right now we don't have any. So you could upgrade your bias core in Act 4, or what's the other choice? Like co-headed or what? Let's just take the loop and then upgrade in Act 4. Yeah. Toss the loop pod and take the liquid memories. I guess if we bottom deck both echo form, then loop pod on a defrag or the loop in Act 4 in specifically the hard fight would be stronger. That also implies that I have to use the Corsage on the vulnerable already though. I guess we can also shuffle extremely badly where the Corsage is bottom deck and shuffle out and the bias cock is drawn earlier than that, yeah. Then the liquid memories doesn't even work. Basically what I see is that the draw potion needs to stay. But if I bottom deck both echo forms, would I prefer to have loop pot or liquid memories in the hard fight? Because I think I would still prefer liquid memories to make Corsage bias land early, you know. Then we play the fight with only 6 focus and 2 loop and 6 op slots and 2 echo form stacks, which could be short on damage. That could actually be short on damage, but probably can still block 4 cycles in this deck. So that's not it's not super urgent. And that requires us to draw both echo form bottom deck and all the other powers are earlier, you know. Then the loop pod would maybe outperform this, I think. But yeah, probably not. We already fought this guy. Don't think I would play by a score here. How much is this? 22, 27, 32. Boost sequence is full block and full block is bad. Let's just take it. I don't want to deploy lightning now. Can I call search 1 energy and then play echo form and ignore the buffer? Otherwise we just play the buffer and then have 1 echo form here in play. It's not weakened, yeah? So let's say I play echo form charge battery. Yeah, it's the same, it's the same 7. So echo form charge battery, we block for 19, 29, take 9 damage. Don't have a lot of bites in here though, so probably, yeah, probably not. Probably should just play buffer now. We do lose one buffer immediately though, but it's fine, I think. Yeah, loop this dark. And we have another echo form when we can even hollow the bias core. And yeah, if we don't do the echo form now, well, I'm a bit sad, but it's not that sad. But yeah, we can play bite. Play this. Should be fine. It should be fine. They have one buffer also. And at this point, honestly, I don't even need to play the echo form anymore. So I could see just doing even rebound bites to make sure that we can have enough bites in the deck to heal to full. Can I full block this with 2 bites play only, and then we have perfect 8-9? If I play another bite in here, it goes to -16, yeah? -16 base is 64. 64 is 48. 48, we have 40, but this is another 9. Oh, that's barely off, right? Yeah, that's barely off, right? Because we actually have here is 8 and 7, which is 17, 25, 25 is at 55. 55 minus 14 is 41, and 41 we block 40, so we're exactly on block shot. We are exactly on block shot for being able to play this bite full block and keep the buffer adding bottle. So either we go around, which is not possible, or we just accept that we have 47 HP into this instead of 49, but keep the immortal setup, which I think I will do. So I should just play the Glacier, yeah? We enter the next fight with 7-9, but 2 missing HP. That's fine. And go. So we didn't roll almost minimum gold in the 2 hallway fights, but again, even if we roll minimum gold, we still have enough gold to buy any shop red neck for, so that's not a concern. This is definitely a skip. There's no way in hell we take this charge pet 3 in this deck over skip. And the white noise you don't need, so skip. Death trap, do not forget, like very important, click this button please. So we pass the first death trap. Okay, you go on top deck, no problem. With anchor here, you fail to take your puzzle, so either you don't play chill or you don't play the thing, yeah. But you know, I have my echo form in play, and then I also have my puzzle for next turn. Oh, good. Do I care about hologram in redraw? Because if I don't, then we can simply just use this for 3 block, but at the same time 3 block does not matter either. So let's keep the hologram in, maybe we can do something. Like 10. And now we puzzle. Do not need the second echo form. I don't mind the second echo form too much though, because it does mean that we can do like some core search by a score. The problem with playing the second echo form is that I am taking a lot of damage this turn instead of doubling the Glacier. And can I die next turn, or if I just play double echo form into double charge battery? Because as long as this guy dies and we don't have some Giga Orb in here, we can just buy this to full, yeah, always. So our HP here, it doesn't really matter, just need to stabilize the fight. I check once recall. No, I have never forgotten any key in all my time playing Spire on stream or off stream. However, I have seen somebody die to the Act 3 fire. Yeah, like pretty recently in fact. Yeah, who would ever do that? Yeah, somebody. Okay, the double echo from the charge battery, we lose 12, and 25 means that next time we draw literally nothing, I would die, but Bite is already surviving on 1, Refract is surviving, Glacier is surviving, Cold Snap is surviving. We don't need the 8 focus from the bias core, but I kind of want to. So like hopefully this doesn't lose me the run over potion, yeah. But I kind of want to. This line is so stupid, but you know, hopefully no punish. Okay, oh good, no problem. Can ignore the dark for now. Just hit this a little bit. Can buy ourselves back up if you want to. This is not actually full block though, so buy is the same amount of heal as the cold snap. You can kill the Nunchaku, which does not matter at all. Next time we are guaranteed to have double cost and double bias cock, yeah? So of course we like giga outskill. This is not even close. Unless you play the rebound here, you draw one card, you're set. So let's not draw one card and be set. Now we giga outskill. It is very necessary, all this passive block. Yeah, extremely necessary, this output. If we don't have like exactly this much focus, we would die. But actually the damage output is not very fast. Which is why I need potions to make my first cycle like a bit faster, yeah. Otherwise the heart could actually get to the point where, you know, we're in trouble. I probably should have double glacier first to advancing bottle too. Oh yeah, just put one dark orb in play. You need to buy, but let's just kill this first, yeah? And then we buy later. Too annoying because you cannot even play one dark orb in this deck. With 3 Echo Form stack and Joker, there's no way for you to play like one card. Everything is doubled. Which also makes the loop more appealing, by the way, because with too many Echo Form stacks in play, you cannot even protect yourself against Beat of Death, yeah? Now let's just kill this now, man. Bye. Okay, now we buy ourselves back up, get new dark orb, and then kill this. Oh, good. Yeah, we have full HP. Should be able to set up Immortal to 9 because we play all the cards. Yeah, eventually we get to the state where Immortal's on 8 and there's a dark orb in front. And this guy doesn't deal 56, so 4 force and 2 dark in front is full block. And then the dark is Giga Loop and we only need to play one card to kill. Which is like totally fine. You can also play lightning. But yeah, dark is fine too. But yeah, like this you see, right? Now we play 2 attacks, so we have 9 into 8, and then we wait until this one shot and play 1 card. Yeah, easy, 9-9. But I mean, you see, right? The how defect just develops in the run, yeah. Like your early game, actually, like every run is like so different, you know. Even though every single run, almost every single run late game, it changed back to this. Like your early games are just like super different. So you just need to play your early game like nicely, to not just die. And then later on you can do this. And you see, like this Act 1 and Act 2 is completely different. The last Act 1 and Act 2 and also different from the one before that. At the end of the day though, we are frost focused, as always. I don't know whether it's easier or harder than the other one, but you know, it's here. I must double every power, even though it's the awakened one, is that true? If I play this as Steel Tech Vassal, it is positive block, even single play. And it makes the Glacier actually blocks, you know, okay, fine. I guess. Just play the Reinforced Body, but you know, I guess one thing of being bot doesn't matter too much. This is probably not needed to be played, to be perfectly honest with you, especially when this thing is doing this on turn 2, yeah? To be fair though, if we don't die this turn, then we can do whatever the hell we want. And I can still do double Echo Form to double FTL to double Glacier. And this is giving it like plus what? 4 strength, so it goes to 64. 64 is blocks 20. 20, 24, 44, 44, 51 block. 51 block is Honestly, not even taking that much. Yeah, honestly, not even taking that much. But it is just a convenience, so it's not even so strong. Because we can just wait until the next cycle to double play the bias anyway. We don't need to... we don't need to double the bias in this cycle. In fact, like, you can just draw the bias first and then not the causes and then you're set. So probably not. Probably just not make the bird too angry from this point. But I will... yeah, tend to kill the cultist. Do we kill the Dark Orb right now though? Because double Core Search will land one time and double Sweeping Beam, but the cultist is still pretty healthy. Yeah? Because I can see doing something like double Bite, get energy, and then play single Glacier and then Hologram, Reinforced Body, for example. Keep the Dark Orb right in front in here for, you know, for it to kill the cultist with dual cast. No, not now though, not this turn. Not this turn. I think I will actually just do this, yeah. Keep the Dark Orb around to actually kill this. Like 18, but that's fine. Oh yeah, like you see, if we triple play Echo Form now, you draw your bias early before the Core Search, and you know you're still set. Let's just weaken this now. Now we can Glacier here if you want. Or you can accept another hit to keep the Dark Orb around even more. This will be hit with double Core Search though, so I think it's okay. This Glacier it's exactly 2 as well. It's just clean. Yeah, exactly 2 is just clean. You know, this guy is weakened forever and we have like 24 passives, so it's not even so bad. I do not want to miss my double Core Search, so I will just take whatever is here, which by the way is 0, and this turn we double Core Search. Kill this, and now, yeah, this fight is done. Do not want to Immortal into the bias core. I don't actually want to play AD card either in case we miss the bias core. I want to double bias core like the moment I see it. Ignoring this again, yes, fine. Ignoring next turn is not that fine though. It's still fine to be honest. This is 24 damage and then it will just double the bias core. Those are 9 HP, no problem. I just don't miss the bias core, please. I don't die to the double check. There's 48 and this 24, so no, I don't die. Hit me. Yeah, it was the bias core at the very end. Needs to be doubled, it actually does. It actually needs to be doubled. And then we can double the loop and then finally kill it. Okay, one Dark Orb. Cool. Now we can double the loop because it's positive with like this much focus. If we miss on bias core, then the loop is not even positive, it's just neutral. But now it's positive, very important. Of course we heal to full here. This is already full block, right? Forever, yeah, it's only 80 damage and we have what, how much is this? 84. So even without weakness, it's already full block forever. But we also have perma weak. I mean, kind of perma weak. It's not actually perma weak, but you know, it's perma enough. Yeah, it's perma enough. Only one Echo Form, so it's also pretty easy to set up the relics perfectly in deck 4. Which we absolutely will. Nunchaku 9 does open like Compound Rival on turn 1, yeah? Otherwise we just take, if we draw Echo Form immediately on turn 1 then don't play attacks, and on turn 2 we take puzzle, yeah, also perfect. So we should probably still do 9-9. I could see doing 8-9, but probably I want 9-9 still. I can loop the Dark Orb, I guess. Why not? Only 60. Unfortunately, did not draw Glacier this turn and do cast Shuffle out. So I guess we just be patient then. Yeah, just be patient. 60 when weakened, yeah, we have exactly 60, so everything's perfect. Got full. Now we make a new dark orb and kill it when relics are clean. And the second half is only 72, so we can even do 2 dark orbs, is fine if you want to, but there's no need to either. Yeah, it's only 72 without weaken. Yeah. Already full HP. So now we can do what we want. Play 6 more attacks. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. I guess we can do... Yeah, I guess we can do... Oh, do I even have cards to do this? I mean, I can go around. I guess going around is probably the easiest way to fix this, yeah? Yeah, going around should be the easiest way to fix this. So just go around. With attacks, that is. Oh yeah, now I play some 3 cards and we go to 9... Yeah, 9-4 is best, so 9-5, and then we have it's like 9-7 and do the turn with double dual cards. Yeah, okay. Which means I want to have this on an odd number. Okay, oh good. Like this and then this and then this. Yeah. Now we play 1, 2. 3, 4. Five, 6. And now double skill, which could be charge battery or whatever, and then we redraw do a double dual cast. Might have to wait another deck cycle here, but I don't really care. Okay. Yeah, dual cast next turn also. So we have 9-9, perfect. Yeah, as usual, full resources preserved, 2 potions, full HP into Act 4, very good. Spear and Shield could be threatening, but that's also why I bought a Preserve Insect. To maybe open an idea to kill with the virus. That way it's very clearly on the loop, there's like nothing else. And we have saved enough gold to buy a shop relic here if needed. I don't know whether this shop relic is good enough though. It's like not bad, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. It's okay. Other choice is what? Barrage, Equi remove. You can buy blind. Blind is not too bad, but yeah, if you do blind barrage, you cannot remove anymore. Yeah, 2 box is just not good enough, yeah. I think I actually want the barrage. Barrage plus will be nicer, you know, it's good enough. This is just to kill Spear and Shield against the heart. I don't think it would be needed, but if it draw like the worst draw of all time, this would be needed for the heart. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but yes, if you actually draw like, you know, the worst thing you have ever seen, yeah, in Act 4, in the heart fight, then this is probably positive. So yeah, Barrage, Equi remove is probably what we do here. If I add the Barrage is a remove Zap now, probably still not true. If we remove another bite, then it's a bit harder to store in Spear and Shield. Just a bit though, like the shield doesn't debuff us that quickly, yeah? And the shield really doesn't debuff us that quickly, so like 2 bites per cycle is still 8 HP, should be fine. Ah, yeah, sure. And then, yeah, equi remove. And remove a bite. Hopefully we spend no potion here and also end the fight with 4 HP. Well, we did lose a 50-50. I mean, lose in our case, because here anchor would be good. But it's fine. I'm not complaining because next turn is good and probably not too bad. And then we have Echo Form and play on turn 1. Yeah. So anchor will be good here. Go ahead it. Is there a reason not to go ahead it? I mean, yes, we could draw into some bias cock or defract, but I don't want to waste this turn. But I also gain 2 block and a frost orb. You know, it's pretty good. If we draw Corsair, and it's also not terrible to play this turn, even though it doesn't block the bias cock. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, well, missing that, but you know, of course we are playing Echo Form. Anchor will be good here. Ow! Focus debuff. But yeah, Echo Form's in play. There's no need to play this one. Because I'm currently freaking dying if I choose to do that. So let's not die. Dying is, I think, is bad. Yeah, I think, personally, I think dying is like bad. But yeah, we can barrage this guy. And then also Cold Snap for the thing to land. Or you can just keep the Dark Orb around too. I guess you can also do some Cold Snap into Darkness, but then it doesn't hit. But yeah, if you barrage this guy, it goes to lower HP, and then the Dark will actually hit here. Yeah? And we are not even taking that much damage this turn. So keeping the Dark Orb around is not even the worst thing I have ever seen. At the same time with Echo Form down turn 1 and the Force down and also with CF plus 3 focus and the Bias Cock being here, I think it's possible to actually just block this for a while. So might as well just save this fight, because sometimes we can lose 50-50 next turn and a lot of damage can come. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just block. Also 69 HP. Okay. Is this full blocking and saving buffer? Even if we don't turn? 7 and then 2 evoke, so it's 23, 53, so no. Which means that we just do this and then play this for, you know, the stack. So no double, so there's no double call search into double bias, yeah? Single is fine, I guess. Because at least the other one is also blocking the debuff. Can play Zap. Don't want to actually play Zap. But yeah, like here, just double call search into Bias Cock. Or you can double the loop. No, not double the loop, but double the hologram to also play the loop this turn. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, it's the same. But one artifact it actually performs. Let's do that. Yeah, we draw the loop anyway if we want to. This is 63, we are facing what, 76, which means loop reinforced body lose 1 buff per stack, but that's fine. Actually, it lose 2 buff per stack because of the burns, yeah, so that's still fine, doesn't really matter. Yeah, and now we are 4 HP, full potions, very good. Only 1 Echo Form also, so it's not too difficult to set this up, yeah? I hope. On Dark Orb. You can make an obliterate speed and shield 0% mid to hard. That already has happened in this in the stream. I mean, not this specific stream, but you know, like 2 years ago or something. It was the run where I bought shot in Act 4 because I know that for sure I'm dead to the heart, yeah, from full HP. Already talked about this more than once, but yes, it has happened. Yeah, just like keep biting. Nunchaku doesn't matter that much, but again, if it's easy to do 9-9, then might as well just do it. Yeah, double bite now and then do something else later. Yeah. Hopefully it's not a stupid line, but I think it's okay. Oh, I should have played Reinforced Body. It's still fine though. Yeah, still fine though. Should be okay. Because you still have buffer. But yeah, this is probably the wrong line. Oh, especially if I had to double this right now, we are messing up relics, yeah? Ah, once again, forgot to play the Reinforced Body at the end to put this to 9-6 and it would be like very good. Yeah, minus 1 HP doesn't matter too much. I guess you could go around. Probably should just go around from this position then. Because otherwise you could only have 9-8 and that's more important than 1 HP, yeah? But might as well just go around. It's a bit difficult because now the Glacier cannot be played anymore, you know. The Glacier cannot be played anymore, but this thing is just killing it instant. Maybe mess up the relic, how bad is it? Maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, maybe it's not actually that bad if we mess up the relics. One HP. Next one we can do double compound driver. Ah, mess up again. It should have let it on 6. But I guess you can just do double compound driver into Reinforced Body full block, and then the turn afterwards, then we get it to 9-8, yeah? And then one card is killing. Okay, fine. Fine. That's okay. Yeah, double compound driver. Oh, we can double bite to not draw into the burn. Maybe draw into all burns, is that okay or not? 4 burns. And this is... no, we lose buffer. I guess just do this, yeah? Yeah, okay. Now 1 off kills. Yeah, 1 off kills, we have 9-9. And 4 HP. Oh, good. I need to... could help a bit, but we take 1 multi-hit, this goes to 0 immediately, so... one last one for the boys. It's not good though. Like, I'm pretty sure this is bad, yeah? So the next question is the consume good or not? The answer is also no. Okay, cool. So now we have the last question, which actually the last card might be good over the other two. Is a Tempest. Because the Tempest does allow us to Echo Form Tempest way later in the fight to just, you know, deal an insane amount of damage. How much focus do we have? With a bad fight, we have only 6 focus, yeah? But there is still 4 energy, so we channel 8 lightning. Yeah, that's 200 damage easy, one cut. That's 200 damage easy later on in the fight. Oh yeah, like the Glacier is just not good, no? And the consume is also not good. We are more limited by op slots than actual focus, and the barrage is also here. Yeah, let's if I take anything is this, and I think I can take it, it's fine. But it's probably also bad, to be perfectly honest. Now that we have added the barrage and there's a loop plus, so I can loop lightning all the dark orb. Yeah, I probably don't want to draw this. Just want to not have my first draw cycle be completely awful, you know, and then we just win comfortably. If that's the case, okay, what is the worst draw of all time? We take 1 bit of death on turn 1, go to 47, and then the heart attacks multi-hit first. Yeah, even if I draw into the burn, turn needle means I don't lose Lizard Tail. No, turn 3, I will pop Lizard Tail. Otherwise, it drops the tail on turn 2, and then turn 3 hits me 45 and revive 20, that dies. Okay, that is actually the worst case. Is that the big hit comes first? I haven't drawn any of my block. I lose the tail, and on turn 3 I'm being attacked for 45. I cannot block that either from 20 something and I die instantly. That is the case I think maybe I should play around, because that's the most likely case to die, right, with these pots. If that's the case, then actually the Force Glacier I could see. Yeah? The problem with the Force Glacier though is that after we stabilize, that's a bad draw. Unless you are planning to block 300, which honestly we can. If we can block 300, then it's a good draw. Which we can. And it is a lot of security for the first cycle where maybe we have the most problem. It's okay, fine. How bad can this be? At the end of the day, you know, just pick Frost. How bad can that be? Yeah, we can block vulnerable if we want. Okay, probably the puzzle, yeah? So chill when we draw +4, every draw echo form, I play it immediately. If not, I don't think I even want to block vulnerable. So let's just play the Glacier now. You can also play the Equi and then play Colossus next turn. But I think we just play Glacier. You can play Compound Driver too. Compound draws 3. So boost sequence into Compound Driver, reach further into the Echo Form. If we see Echo Form, we just play it. If we see the Bias Cock right now, I think we just cash in Colossus Bias immediately. Yeah? That's all my Glaciers. Is that a problem? Actually, there's one more. But we can just deploy 2 Glaciers here and keep the Dark Oak in front still. I think it's okay. And yeah, we definitely accept the vulnerable, yeah? Because we have a good block first cycle. But the actual problem with this deck is that maybe it has too much block and not enough damage. So I actually did all my output to come here on the good time. Echo Form streaking late. We start the turn with FTL and take 2, I think, before doing anything stupid. The problem with draw potting this turn is good because Gopher here is good and Echo Form of course is excellent, yeah? But the bad problem is that buffer this turn is just completely wasted. But I guess if we see buffer, you can hollow Equi. Let's just start with this. Okay, now we can draw pot. That is very annoying. We actually are drawing the draw that I was talking about last time. That both Echo Forms are bottom deck and we draw every other power first. That is really scary. Yeah, that is really scary. Is it okay to play this fight with only single powers? Because of course right now we can just cash in with the 4 focus, yeah? And also play single loop and loop the Dark Oak. And we don't even need the buffer too much for next turn. If you want to buffer, you can still liquid memories the buffer after. But that's pretty scary. Yeah, that's the entire point. Does it have enough damage or have single play powers here? Because the other plan is to... Unfortunately, Hollow is also here already and no Echo Form is in play. We have drawn both Colossus and the Bias, yeah? Guys, can you shut up with the lines, please? I will politely ask you to shut up. Once again, I do not need any of your garbage lines. Leave me alone. But here... That is actually so scary. Oh, this draw is actually like maybe the worst one possible, yeah? That even with liquid memories, you cannot force, and the Equi and the hologram, you cannot force double Colossus Bias in the first cycle. So what are my options? I can Hollow Equi. What does Hollow Equi actually do? Yeah, it's just buffers next turn. This turn I take a lot to lose all my platelet, but that is just unavoidable. Other choice, spend all my energy this turn, play hologram Colossus, Bias Cock, loop. And then next turn if I want to, I can liquid memories buffer, otherwise I can save the liquid memories for way later. But then we have to play this fight with this double will deal 200, we don't have a recursion, yeah? So it's one time. And our deck doesn't have active draw. That is so bad. Yeah, that is so incredibly bad. Not playing this loop right now to wait to double is also absolute nonsense, though, because at least looping right now does get me this Dark of damage, yeah? We don't have dual cast in here either. But I can loop Frost and then... Oh, that makes blocking 5th cycle, like... How much block do we have? Let's just imagine if the defect is also earlier than Echo Form. Yeah, let's just imagine the defect is also cannot be double. And how much output do we actually have? We would have 8 focus, 6 off slots, and 2 loops. I cannot just play this fight with 6 frost, yeah? That is not a thing. So we will have to play, always have to do 1 lightning or 1 dark at some point. The annoying thing is that we don't even have dark or lightning in here, you know? You see how bad this draw order is. My Dark Orb is top deck, my Zap is top deck, my Hologram is top deck, my Echo Form is bottom. All the other powers are in here, and I cannot even get extra damage if I want to play a Frost Orb in here to block in the next few turns. So we actually need to keep this here, and then next 3 turns I'm freaking just sitting here doing nothing. That is like terrifying. But okay, let's check the maximum output again. Yeah? Because now I need to seriously think about keeping liquid memories to block 300. But before that gets to that point, yeah, let's think first. 6 focus, so each frost blocks for 8 for passive. And the 16 evoke. Evoke is 11, so if you double the glacier, if you double 1 glacier, it blocks for 44 plus another 8, 72. No, 52. 52, 100. It's not even close. It's freaking 225, man, even with Wicked. But I also don't really see a different plan, is that if we don't just play all our powers now, that is actually way too slow. Then we don't really have a play, even with the liquid memories later, we don't have a play. So I think we just have to, yeah, just have to play powers then. Oh, that's so bad. This is actually like one of the worst possible draw orders you can see in this fight. In the first cycle, I did talk about that like 1 night ago. But it actually happens. That's crazy. Of course you can still win, but now it's really dangerous. It's not a free fight at all. This position, it's not a free fight at all. But yeah, of course we need to cash in now. Unless you tell me it's time to play Zap over the loop, I don't believe you. This one could use Lizard Tail. Freaking hell. It's actually also, we draw every single power before the Echo Form, and we bottom deck both. The annoying thing about playing the Quadrat here is that I can draw into Void plus Echo Form, no? And then if I have 3 Echo Form stack, I can still do something, yeah? But if we have only 1 Echo Form stack, then we're in trouble. That said though, the 2 Echo Forms need to be on different turns as well, because they can just be drawn on the same hand. And then we can play one regardless. So yeah, the question here is just, should I play the Quadrat now? Because no matter what, I cannot liquid resist the Defect to double it, yeah? If I do not get Echo Form down this turn. because we will should reshuffle with the Immortal regardless, whether I like it or not. I mean, we can rebound a card, but that makes us even slower. I need to redraw into my Darkness or my Barrage or my Zap. Even my Equi. So I think we play this Golden now when I lose me like 160 damage. Yeah. Playing this Darkness, playing this Golden now will lose me like 160 damage here. But I think I will play this. Freaking Immortal, man. So we only have one Echo Form stack, but on the bright side, we have the. Now, of course, you cannot play a card before the Cool-Headed. Yeah? It's like if you play a card to draw with Immortal, you play Cool-Headed. Because you reach 2 cards, otherwise you see one card that's not Echo Form, and now suddenly, like, do you want to draw or not? And of course, the chance of this happening is just like, you know, whatever. So of course we play this, yeah, but now I can Liquid Memory the Defect to double it at least. And we use Lizard Tail here this turn. That is absurd, but you know, here we are. So only one Echo Form stack now, which makes my damage output even lower, yeah. Like we are already behind, now we are even far more behind. But I mean, of course, I need to Liquid Memory the Defect now, because I need to wait for the redrawn Defect. And waste one Echo Form turn on this, because right now my Echo Form turn is like nothing. So let's just spend my Echo Form productively with this. We do not want to rebound any card here, I don't think, because none of these deal like a lot of damage, which means we play like 1, 2, 3. This is so scary now. We still have plenty of block to do 4 cycles, yeah? But I am slightly worried that we do not even kill it in 4 cycles. Why is Liquid Defect better than Liquid Echo? Wow. Yes, a premium question. Double Darkness here, it increases the risk in the 3rd cycle. We also don't strip artifact and there's no hologram, but I guess that is the case, we can never apply weakness immediately anyway, yeah? Even if I double the over the eyes, we don't apply the thing. So I should play this. Just to deal damage. And now, yeah, I've got to exhaust. This is already Giga full block, so I don't need to play Glacier. I can play this to see the card first. We Glacier to rotate this closer to the front. It does make doubling Glacier not a thing, and we have 3 of them, but maybe that's fine. It does open some double codes now, but put it into dual cast. It's only 40 damage, I don't want to evoke these yet though, and passive block is still 60, so we don't die the 3rd cycle either. Let's just not do this. Okay, so now we need to think a little bit, yeah, because I can see with the double Equi potentially incoming, but it can also be bottom deck. I can apply a lot of damage here by doing double zap. The problem with double zap is, of course, I can die in a couple of turns, like 1, 2, 3 turns from now. I can die if I play double zap. But we rotate full force back like very quickly, and this is a lot of damage. I think I should do it. Yeah, I think I should just do this. Passive block is still 40, and we have like multiple glaciers, yeah, which one of them is gone. Cool. This 10 damage actually matters though. One card draw also matters if you're drawn to the 2nd glacier, and it's bad. I think we will need a double glacier later on, that kills all my damage. If I do Coordinate into Cold Snap, then we lose to Beat of Death. But double glacier is already full block, and we can always just play double glacier to block next cycle full anyway. Let's loop the dark. Let's loop the dark now. So like Cool-Headed into Cold Snap. The worst draw is on the glacier, but even so, we always reach another glacier by the next cycle. Yeah. It's just the problem is that sometimes we cannot double the glacier, and then 90 comes first, and then we die immediately. But I think we should push damage. Let's play this. Okay, charge battery is fine. And just we loop darkness. Take some Beat of Death this turn probably. 62. Not exactly what we want to draw now, but I guess I can double compound rival and then play Equi. That's probably better. Yeah, let's double compound rival into playing Equi dual cast. And then next turn we can double Glacier. We just take 4 to beat the death, yeah, that's fine. I think now like pushing damage is the most urgent thing to do here. Let's draw 6. If I bottom deck exactly the Equi, I could still play it, yeah, but now we have the Equi, that's good. And then can even rebound dual cast, but next turn we will start the turn with double Glacier if it's doing the big hit, so I don't really think that's very productive. But you know, we max out this turn, yeah, that's very good. And next turn we can never die. Still have a Dark of Cooking. We do shuffle out 2 Glacier, we have 2 more, so that's not a huge problem. Let's just do... Oh, I shouldn't have done that, I should have Barrage first, so we lost 5 damage, hopefully it doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Turn does 300, yes. Because with only 1 into form stack and 8 focus, we cannot block 225 easily. It is possible sometimes, but it's like extremely high. You need to play like 6 Glacier and the hard hit will be weakened. It's just very unlikely. But yeah, play by shuffle in, the buy could be slightly annoying, but probably okay. Joker. Oh yeah, almost max out, 49 first. Now, unfortunately, next hit is guaranteed 90, so now I need to do Frost, yeah? Which means now it's time to, you know, evoke. So we double play Glacier. The buffer is just completely worthless, but it's fine. Or you can say you do double Darkness and then rebound the Glacier, which actually is a better play. Yeah, let's double Darkness and rebound Glacier, no? Yeah, double Darkness, rebound Glacier. It means that the Orb order you will have 2 Dark Orbs here, yeah? And then the Glacier will evoke 2 Lightning, and then next time you loop Frost and you have a Glacier on top. The slightly annoying thing with that though is the Dark Orb doesn't even play, so maybe you should double Zap instead. Because the Dark Orb will evoke next turn when you play the double thing anyway. So you should double the Zap because it's better payoff. Okay, fine. So you double the Zap and then you play the rebound Glacier. Do you die or not? That's the first question. Because this is taking 4 beat of death. And it's minus 12, yeah? So it's minus 2 from here, and then Frost is only blocking 40. So we block 38, and we take 11, go to 13. That's fine. That's guarantees full block next turn. It deals a lot of damage this turn, and deals a lot of damage next turn. I have Equi. We should be fine. With this side, I think we should be fine. With double Zap. Yeah, with double Zap into rebound Glacier, we should be fine here. Unless we die next turn somehow, when double Glacier is already full block. Yeah? So there's no way we die. Passive block is already 60. I mean, I did say it is that we need to keep the Zap for hard damage in this run. And I mean, once again, it shows you how strong it is. When you have a bunch of focus and a bunch of frost with no damage, like the Zap is going to be your damage. Yeah, 1, 2, and then rebound. Yeah, so good. Take this hit, take 2 here. Fine, that's not even a good. In this turn, we loop Frost, it's 90 damage, no problem. In fact, can I double Barrage instead? We already have 60, yeah? And we evoke this is if I double Barrage and here we play 3 cards, so we go to minus 9 and this plus 1, so it's minus 1 with double evoke in here is 25, 25, 85 block, we take 5 damage, we double the Barrage and then play the Glacier, and then we loop Lightning. Because this is another 30 damage, and I keep the Lightning damage for the thing, and we still have the Equi and another Glacier there. And it is 3 artifact 1, so if the Equi is top deck, we already win. If the Equi is not top deck, we can still sometimes win if the Gopher is there. Reinforced Body is full block, Glacier is full block, and we have like several turns. I think it's good, yeah, to double Barrage and to play single Glacier. Let's double check I don't die to this. We play 3 cards, I go to 9. We draw +1 with this, which could be annoying. But let's just imagine with float energy, you can play the buy. Buy is trading 1 HP for 8, but let's just say we play 3 cards only. You can even play this. I guess you can play this too. If you play this, you're always full block, yeah? But let's just check this first. This is 9, and then it's +1. +1 here with burn is -1. -1 here evoke twice, 26, so it's +25. And 25 plus 60 is 85. So you take 5 damage at the moment if it just double barrage into Glacier and you see 1 card. I think I want to do that. Power now, not the best thing to see, not the worst. So you can play Bite in here. Right now you're at 8, you can play Bite and go to 7. And going to 7 says that you can still play a card. You go to 7 says that you can still play a card that doesn't block. And you go to 1 HP, yeah, with Bitter Dead being 3. Because I don't want to kill this lightning orb yet, yeah, you know. I think I want to still keep this one lightning, like 11 damage again next turn. Just plus 11 basically. And if I quoted right now into the EQ or something, I'm going to be really freaking upset. By freaking upset I mean I can die next cycle. Yeah, I should just stop here. Yeah? Like this 1 HP for me I think is mattering more than 8 damage on it. I just stop here. Take 5. Did not draw the EQ. Next time we always full block though. So I can even keep the lightning being looped, yeah. And if it does the big hit first, we just double EQ. If it does the multi hit first, we full block. Is that true that we actually full block? Let's check that first before I die. Let's check that we actually full block first before I randomly die, yeah. The next cycle is 120. If I start the turn, we'll go for the eyes, we go to 1 HP. But it's weakened. Double Glacier has to be more block either way, yeah? So let's just think about Double Glacier. We have no void or anything, so Double Glacier into EQ is the most block. And this is 40. We evoke 2 orbs, so it should be 26. We play 3 cards, which should be -9, so it's plus 14, plus 21 with Double Glacier into EQ. Plus 21 from passive, from active block. Evoke 2 is another 27, it's 47. 47, 107, I would actually die. Okay, fine. Okay, it's not actually full block with Double Glacier. Yeah, it's deceptive, but it's not true. Which means I cannot play nothing here. I cannot just play nothing here because if next turn is the multi-hit first and I don't draw another Glacier here, I'm going to die. Even with Double Glacier, it's not full block. It will be full block when I play the Cold Snap though, I think. So we can still keep the... We can still keep 1 lightning being loop here, probably, but I can check. This turn would be double... Actually no, we have 6 energy, but again there's no guarantee we can draw anything here, yeah? Yeah, I do double charge battery into dual cast Cold Snap. That's the line with the most damage. We have 5 Frost Orbs. And next turn I start with double Glacier. We now evoke 3 Frost Orb, which is 39. 39 with 6 passive is 99. 99 with this is plus 11. No, plus 8 is 107. 107 is plus 13. That's exact full block. And even if I draw a burn, I go lose only 2. Okay, so do that, yeah? We just double charge battery, dual cast, Cold Snap. I play this for Immortal, which could be useful. And we keep the loop again. Yeah, if it does big hit first, then we simply can just double EQ and keep it. Or you can play double Gopher and go to 2, but I think I want the double EQ. Yeah, I think I want the double EQ. But if it's multi hit first, then we just double Glacier block. Yeah? If it does this hit first, then we double EQ. And we keep lightning loop again. He's already full block with 76, more than enough, so can play some damage. Yeah, nice Gopher. Like this, you can play the Dark Orb, because if we play Dark Orb right now and then double Glacier next turn is already almost in the front again, and then we can just cash in. And of course it loops the thing also, which is good. Loops the Frost also for next turn. So this should win convincingly now. Scary fight, but you know, all good. I was never scared. This is guaranteed lethal, yeah? We cannot die from here, I think. Yeah, this is a 130, so we do this also. Now it's like always full block, and now we can play this, and then this. Yeah, I was never worried. Oh yeah, it's lethal. Holy crap, like... If this fight could actually go this badly, yeah? Even with all the things we prepared, it's like freaking Lizard Tail full HP, draw potion, liquid memories. Or deck that doesn't have like base cards. And yeah, it's just ridiculous that this fight could go this badly, but you know, we have just enough tools to win in the end. That's insane. It's like, this is actually like the defect act for moment, yeah, but we overcome that with like good preparations. Bottom deck is even worse than that. It's like bottom deck echo form and they are stuck together. They could not even double my echo, you know. I could not echo my echo either. And then of course every single other power is drawn before, so I could not double any of them. Except the fact which I used a potion for. That is just ridiculous. And you don't know, we did not actually go that low. I mean, our HP ended up being like what, 8 or something, yeah? But we could have preserved until like probably 12 or 14 if I really needed to. It's just that I wanted to push damage. But we had how many turns to spare? It's like 1, 2, 3 turns. We had 3 turns to spare, so it should be fine. Because the lightning was able to be looped for like 2 extra turns, and we also looped the dark for 1 extra turn as well. That was a lot of damage. 3 turns from when we actually kill the hut must die, otherwise we die. I mean, 50% of the time, we can also just do the big hit first. When we do the multi hit first, we always lose. The 20 and 15 that is. On more run, yeah, probably not. Yeah, it's I don't think I need to make any difference here. In this scenario, was do portal memories better? Honestly, pretty much the same. I guess on the loop part, I probably would loop over defect. Yeah, I guess the loop part probably would loop over defect, so I think the loop part would outperform with the draw that we had. Loop blue should be stronger. Yeah, loop blue should definitely be stronger than looping defect in this position. But you also see why I was thinking about taking this Tempest here, right? To play around this kind of draw order, but I was also thinking that we can just block 4 cycles, which we did. We blocked 4 cycles, like no problem. It's just that the draw order was so freaking bad that sometimes I failed to kill even in the 5th cycle, and then we would die always. But like you see, I don't really think about this Tempest because, you know, I just want to pick a card that's like being a hipster, you know, you see Glacier and Consume on screen, you pick a Tempest instead. That's not the reason. Yeah. The Tempest was actually, there was a reason for the Tempest. As I left, yeah, sure. We are leaving a buy though, so you can actually optimize the order. I mean, I can show you that. Like we do 2 defense and 1 buy, yeah. That is awful, yeah, thanks. That is like 100% worse than the cage, yeah? Like not even close. But that is not the end for the Astrolabe. Yeah, that is not the end for the Astrolabe, guys, because Astrolabe is actually like giga. It's insanely powerful with hindsight. Was that a Steam Barrier, Auto Shields, Secret Weapon? Like absolutely awful. But here, look at this. Now we're clicking a different order. Ah, now we get a different lab. Wow. This lab is a bit better than the last one. Yes, the loop is very good. Deep Breath is actually very good. Still, even with the choker, and then the Auto Shield is okay, I guess. Can try the last order, yeah? That you do buy it first and then 2 defense. I mean, of course, you can try like many other different combinations, but I'm not going to do all of them. Oh yeah, Astrolabe is insanely powerful. You can save scout. This just wins you the run on the spot like, most of the time because you can just choose. You can just keep re-rolling probably like 100 different levels or something, and then at some point you get something like super broken. This one's probably worse than the Deep Breath, right? The loop is good regardless, but yeah, I think Deep Breath is just stronger than this. Deep Breath auto shields. Oh yeah, all good. So what happened in this run? Yeah, the Giga Regal Pillow 45 HP in Act 1. And then, yeah, because of it, I did not pick the Dripper because I was also scared of early Act 2, and then we see back instantly. Well, thanks. At the end of the day, though, like, how bad was Choker? I mean, you can see it, right? How bad was a Choker, really? I mean, it didn't make my deck worse. That's about it. It didn't make my deck worse, otherwise I could probably have maybe like a scheme or something. Probably one scheme. But otherwise, my deck is not much different, you know, and then later on, getting choked doesn't matter, like, at all. So, honestly, fine. Alright, once again, yeah, we run into, like, look at this. Our deck is this. And here's a Burning Elite. And what do? Yeah, I run into this, no fear. And we did see the knob, by the way, 90 HP. And it took a lot, but you know, no problem, it dies. Yeah, it dies. No problem. Don't be scared, guys, just run in. If you have HP, if you have this much HP, the knob cannot kill you, like really. Like the knob actually cannot kill you when you have this much. If you are above the threshold of 2 big hits, the knob cannot kill you, even your deck has no damage. Our deck has freaking no damage, and what happens? Yeah, 6 turns, no problem, 54 damage. And then this fight, we know that we have the boost sequence and whatever for, so it's not too bad, yeah. We did roll a bad fight, but again, after turn 1, we don't take damage. And the highlight of this icon is actually the Giga terrible draw orders in 2 Lagavulins, so like, what the hell? If you go here for Act 1, you know what I'm talking about in these fights. Like, this is just unreasonable. They're taking 21 damage here, 9 turns with a potion use, that's just ridiculous. But you know, it's fine, and you rest again. And yeah, spending Ogo in here, I'm also not unhappy with the decision either. Because the deck was looking, first of all, I mean, Eco Form of course is being picked, yeah. And the Eco Form actually allows us to, first of all, open the Snake Boss Relic, which never happened. But more importantly, it actually allow us to deal damage with only strikes. Even if you have no good attacks, you know, you can still deal damage with the Eco Form. And then, yeah, Guardian, no problem. Second Eco Form is like, I think it's clear over to get the AI. And then we see bites. Then we see Twack. This is a Giga Hyrule. But it's fine. Because we balance out the high roll here into the low roll here, you know. Because if we draw in an average order, yeah, we definitely do not even need Lizard Tail here, and we probably would take like almost no damage. We probably would not even take like any significant damage in this fight if we draw like a normal person. The draw was terrible, so it balanced out this high roll. Which is fine, you know, it's fine. You high roll somewhere, you low roll somewhere else. And then, yeah, I mean, with the buys, and none of these fights will be problematic. And then end of Act 2, yeah, they pick Anti-Cage. It's because we identify the 5th energy doesn't even do anything. And, you know, this 5th energy is also not exactly very good either for this deck, yeah. And in Act 3, yeah, we just farm hallways by the insect for the elites. Which maybe you did not need to, but, you know, don't hate it too much. On Compound Driver, and yeah, buy a score, and we just buy store every single fight, heal to full, Act 4 full resources. Massive low roll here, but we have enough resources and we oh, good. No, yeah, the Darkness and the Zap is our main damage in this fight. Yeah? They together combined, they probably deal like 600 damage from the 2 cards. Which is, you know, quite a lot of damage, I think. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah, let's go here. This one's cool though. This one's pretty nice. Yeah, so once again, yeah, it's like almost every defect run just force focus, but your early game's different, and your end game a lot of time is complicated. So you do need to be aware of the current run. It's the main thing about defect. You just need to be aware of the current situation. I think that matters the most for defect, yeah, of the 4 characters. Just to be aware of what is actually happening inside the run, like for specifically for the future. But the future does not mean like a super long future. It's like by the time you walk here, you should already be thinking about all the Act 2 and a little bit about Act 4. And if you have some premium resources to keep, like somewhere, for example, you get a fairy or like a gameless brew or whatever around here, then you can start thinking about Act 3. But you want to start building your deck in a way that beats Act 3 without pots. So there's a lot to think about for the future of the run when you're playing Defect, yeah. Which is cool. The deck building, though, is not that cool, but you know, the other things about Defect is cool. Deck building, you add Frost, and then you see Focus, you add, you see Echo Form, you add, you see Sick, you add, you see Cell Repair, you add. Wow, cool. Amazing. Oh yeah, that's fine. Then if anchor to probably a Sentinel puzzle, and it doesn't really... Basically, the anchor doesn't really play in any important fight. And for any non-important fights, I have to buy to heal up to full, so I don't really care if I take extra damage. And in Spear and Shield and the heart, it makes the Sentinel puzzle like really awkward, potentially. At the end of the day, I don't think it made a difference. Whether we took the anchor or not, it made no difference because the Echo Form was like so far down in the hard fight. And the Spear and Shield fight will live with full HP, full resources regardless. And the Shield attack on turn 1, so it did not make a difference. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, as always. See you. Xecna builds the coolest deck. Unironically Watcher when the run is hard. But the run needs to be hard and that doesn't happen very often. So most of the time you just have the same thing, but it's fine. Oh yeah, see you.